Hi guys, I'm just talking, no tarot today. Just talking. I have something that I would really like to talk about. I'm not doing any tarot today. It is just talking because I'd like to talk about something that's really close to my heart. I'm just going to wait for a few more people to come into the room. I'm not doing any readings right now. I'm just doing the talking thing. I think I wrote it on my title. But yes, let me just clear the energy. So there's good vibes. Anyone that doesn't believe in what I'm doing, you don't have to be here. You can exit the building. These are only for people, like-minded people who believe in the same things that I do, who's a part of my soul tribe and my family. So, and for any new people, welcome. But here we go. I just wanted to talk about something that's really important to me. Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Danger, Mo. Hi, honey. Ew, my filter's changed. Again. Okay, let me get my right filter. I don't need you guys to see my flaws. There you go. Even though you can still see it. Gucha. Hi, honey. I'm not doing any readings today, guys. I'm just talking. And what I'm talking about is a really sensitive subject. So if you are a religious belief or you follow any religious denomination, you should probably exit the building, because this is specifically about spiritual talk. And I just wanted to express my opinion on it. This is actually as well dedicated to my father, to my older brother, and to my cousin here in the UK. Especially to those people there. God knows I love you. First, I'm going to say that the Bible has saved my life plenty of times. Anytime I didn't know what direction I was going in, I would read some words and it saved my life. So, and for those of you out there who don't know me, I've had a near-death experience. I've had 4 open heart surgeries. When I was 31, I had a near-death experience where my soul came out of my body. I saw divine, I saw angels, guides, I saw loved ones. You don't have to believe it, it's fine. But this is my story that I'm telling you. And what I believe in is right for me, and what you believe in is right for you. Not only did I have a near-death experience, my mother has also had a near-death experience where she had a burst appendix, and she too left her body, and she was in the presence of the divine source. She saw her dad, who passed away before I was born. He didn't even know me, but yet he knew my name. So we're going into whole spiritual talk. We're going into near-death experiences, and we're going into your religious beliefs and what you believe in is right for you. This is a very close subject to my heart, and it's something that I wanted to discuss with everyone here, my family, on TikTok, Instagram, on YouTube, because I think you need to know that what is right for you is right for you. And when I had my near-death experiences and my mum had hers, we both understood, even though we all know this, when you die, you go alone. You take your actions, your words, and your deeds. You don't take anyone else's beliefs, their actions, their deeds, and their words. You do not. Hey, one weird chick, how are you, honey? I already feel good. Look, there's a family member right there. I know there's a load of you here, and I'm so glad that you're here. I'm going to repost this on my YouTube for those of you who want to watch it again, or for those of you who want to tell a family member to watch it. But 2 different people having the same experience, near-death experience, what are the chances of that? Only to find out that there are millions and countless of people all over the world who's had near-death experiences and who've had the same experiences as me and my mum. Doesn't make any sense, but yet it's right, it's real. For the millions of people that's had near-death experiences, and there's stories about this on YouTube all over. So I don't even really know where to begin, but let me just start, I guess, by saying that I was brought up, and I always say this in all of my lives, I don't know if it's Catholic or Christian, it's one of the two. I can't remember, because I'm not a religion. I don't have a religion. I am a spiritual person. I believe in God. I believe in all the ascended masters. Who are the ascended masters? Jesus Christ, Buddha, Krishna. All of these are the ascended masters. Yes. Enoch, loads of them. Muhammad, loads of them. And what I wanted to talk about is your religious beliefs. Religion separates everybody, which is why I don't have a religion. We are all in this world together, and we are all under one umbrella. And religion was created by man to separate all of us. Because when you put all these religious people together in one room, they're attacking each other. Like, my religion is right, your one is wrong, this is what you believe in, you're going to go to hellfire. This is a load of crap. I'm sorry, but it is. This is my point of view, guys. So if any of you are going to be offended by what I'm saying, and you have a religious denomination that you believe in, you're probably not going to like what I'm going to say. So let me explain to you about my beautiful family. My mum, again, raised me, my brothers and my sisters. I have 2 sisters and 2 brothers. And we, a sister from my dad, and then my brothers and sisters. But we were raised Catholic, Christian, can't remember. All I know is I had the Holy Bible, and that's what I read. And there are parts in the Bible I didn't agree with. It didn't touch me. But then there are parts of the Bible that saved my life. And I also know, I feel like religion helps me connect with others. It's supposed to do that, 100%. So this is what I wanted to speak. This is what I wanted to talk about. So we were all raised Catholic, Christian, one of the two. Then my brother became a converted Muslim and has been for 20 years. Then my father is a Jehovah's Witness. My grandmother is with the UCKG church. My cousin is with the UCKG church. So there's all of these different beliefs. You put all of those people into one room, they're all arguing with each other, saying that one religion is right than the other. That's not the way God intended it to be. Religion was created by man to separate us. Because we always believe that this one is right and this one is wrong. And you can't do that, because all roads are supposed to lead to the divine love. I'm a woman looking for attention, then you don't need to be here, sweetheart. I send you so much love and light. Shaham Manamin. Send you love and light, sweetheart. And I'm not looking for attention. You don't have to be here. But thank you for giving me attention. Mute. So again, if you don't believe in what I believe in, you don't have to be here. You don't have to be here. But if you're interested, because what you're believing in now, what you've been taught by your parents, by your culture, by your religion, there's something that doesn't feel right, then by all means stay here. Because I believe I'm all religions and I'm none. I believe that I'm connected to the God source, which I know I am, because when I died, I was with the God source. All of the religions out there are stating that if you don't follow that specific denomination, if you're not a Muslim or you're not a Catholic or you're not a born again or a Jehovah's Witness, you're all going to hellfire. And that God is a wrathful God. And when you do all of these things, he's going to burn you in hell. Sorry, that's not the God source I met. That's not the God source my mum met. The God source that I met doesn't care about what road you chose to take in terms of religion. The God source cares about what you did with your actions, your words, and your deeds. Hell is purgatory, is the hell that you create here in the physical world. If you are a horrible person and you've done horrible things and you've said horrible things to people, when you die and you cross over, you have to look through the eyes. You have to have a life review. Again, I know this because It happened to me. It happened to countless of people. You can go on YouTube and look at near-death experiences. But when you've hurt people, you have to look through the eyes of the person that you hurt, and you have to feel the pain that you caused on them. And I always talk about Hitler. Could you imagine, in the life that he had lived as a human being, he killed and hurt so many people, billions, millions of people. So can you imagine having to look through the eyes of the people that you've hurt and all the people that you've killed? That's purgatory, because he's got to answer for so many things. That's his karma. He's got to answer for these things. Okay? I am somebody who is spiritual. I believe that we're all family, that we're all connected. I don't care what religion you are. I believe we're all protected by the divine, and we all came into this world to do better. But we keep making the same mistakes. We keep warring each other and attacking each other. We're not supposed to be doing that. We're supposed to grow with love together. Religion separates all of us. We're not supposed to be separated. We are all under one umbrella. Do you understand this? We're under one world, going through our own experiences, but the same experiences, because we are all witnessing children starving, war, religion against religion. We are all here together. We're all here together, going through our own experiences. But I'm sorry, guys, we're one soul. We're all connected to each other. So if I'm horrible to you, I'm being horrible to myself. Because anytime you come across somebody that is cruel and horrible to you, there's something about that person within you that you might need to change. And it's not about them. It's not about them. And when I listen to my brother, who is a converted Muslim, I love the stories that he tells me about the Quran. It fits with my soul. But then when my father talks about the Jehovah's Witness and about the things that he has learned, it fits with my soul. It feels right. So I take what feels right to my soul, and I go with that. And then I realize, why is it that it feels good when I listen to my Muslim brother and I listen to my Jehovah's Witness dad, and then now my mum is spiritual. She still has the Bible, but she's very spiritual anymore. She doesn't believe that she's a Catholic or a Christian. She believes in God. She believes in the divine source. She believes in angels. The amount of things that my mum's gone through in her life, the amount of things that she saw in her life, what we call ghosts and spirits. This is my mum's experiences. This is why I don't have a religion, because religion separates everybody. Now, the reason why I wanted to dedicate this to my father and to my brother and my cousin here in the UK is because I want you to know, guys, that what you believe in is right for you. I was brought up believing a certain religion, a religious belief, and then everybody strayed into their own direction. Great, because that's what you're supposed to do. If within the religion that you believe in, something just doesn't feel right, but it's because of culturing, the way that you were raised by your parents, you've got to follow that rule up until a certain extent. But when you grow up, you need to explore, because God is not just in the pages of a book. God said to me, I am within everyone. I'm everywhere. I'm everything. So don't stay in your little box. Go out there and see. Explore, do your research. That's why we're here. If you are in a religious belief that you're like, I have to stay in it because, you know, if I don't, I'm going to hellfire, because my parents had raised me to believe that if I do it this way or I do that way, I'm going to hell. That's not right. Because the God that everyone else seemed to believe in, my dad, my brother, and my cousin, if I'm doing tarot, I'm going to hell. Everything is a divination tool, sorry. The Watchtower, Jehovah's Witness, is a divination tool. Everything that you use is a divination tool. When you pray and you put the mat down, it's a tool that you use. Everything is a tool. The question is, what is your heart? Is your heart pure, of love, non-judgmental? Because I find that these people in my life, who is a Jehovah's Witness, who is a Muslim, who is a Catholic, or whatever it is very judgmental and very forceful about what they believe in. I think you should have respect for what people believe in, even if it's not the same thing as you. I don't think you should force your opinion or your religious beliefs down people's throat. I think if somebody wants to hear about what you believe in, then by all means, verbalize it. Say what you got to say. But I don't think you should force people to believe what you believe in and tell people that what you believe in is wrong. You're working for the devil. I have never once ever told any of my followers to follow me. And I've never ever once told my followers that you need me. I always state to my followers, you don't need me. You need to listen to your soul, because the soul was given to you by the God source. You are psychic. You are intuitive. You will always have an energy where if you walk into a room, you've got goosebumps, something doesn't feel right. That's a psychic ability. If you meet somebody and their energy is off, that's a psychic ability. If you think of somebody and they call you, that's a psychic ability. If you have visions and then it happens, that's a psychic ability. We are all, God loves us so much that he is within us all. What does that mean? That God is here walking on earth. He's within all of us. The God source of love and light. And I'm sorry for all those religious beliefs, people out there who have a religion that believes that God is wrathful and if you do something wrong, you're going to burn in hellfire. The God that I met when I died did not judge me for the things that I thought I was going to be judged for. God just was disappointed that I made certain decisions in my life, but he loved me still. My words, my actions, my deeds, that when I hurt other people, he didn't look at me and going, well, you beat your little girl, so you're going to hell. Or you were expressing your opinion to your mother and your dad, you're going to hell. Well, you weren't Muslim and you're not Christian, or you're not Jehovah's Witness, you're going to hell. No. I don't care how bad you are. I don't care how cruel you are. The God source loves you. That's the God that I believe in. The God that I believe in, the God that I met and my mum met when we had our near-death experience, was a God of love and light. You have your life review of all the bad things that you did and all the good things that you did. And God takes into account when you gave your last dollar or your last pound to the homeless person on the street. When you held the door open for the old woman. Not when you got the scholarship to become the lawyer or the doctor. Great. But that is not what was important. It's your kind words, your actions, and your deeds. We need to respect people. Laura, respect. My mum has always believed in the God source. My mum told me about her near-death experience stories, and I told you about it on my YouTube channel. I posted it when I was on my live. And then when I had mine, I realized that there is more to life than meets the eye. And in the Bible, my dad would say, it says divination tools are evil. It's the work of the devil. I've never once preached the devil's work. I'm always telling everyone to use your soul. Use your intuition. Trust in what you believe in. Because when I died, I realized that when you die, you don't take anyone with you. You're born into this world on your own. You go out on your own. Where do you go to? Where do you come from? You come from heaven, you go back to heaven. And when you have your life review, you're going to look down and God's going to go, could you see that situation there? You could have done it better, huh? And I'm like, oh shit, yes, I could have done it better. And let me tell you about Jesus Christ, because every time I go into meditation, I see Jesus Christ and I see him, because that is the religion that my mum had brought me into. And Jesus Christ didn't die for our sins. Sorry, guys, that was not right. The Bible has been changed throughout the years. And you have to remember there are parts of the Bible that are missing. And you also have to remember that before the Bible was released, the government or the source that tries to control humanity, government kind of thing, churches, whatever it may be, They took things out of the Bible. There are parts of the Bible that are missing because they don't want you to know the power within you. They don't want you to unlock that power source within you, because that way they won't be able to control you that way. The news tells you what you want to hear. Why? Control. They're forcing people to get COVID jabs when you know, if you don't have your COVID jab, you can't come to work. Some people don't want it, but yet you're being forced to do it, and those people are sick. Those people get sick. Each to their own. You do what you feel is right for you. This is what I've been trying to say. Do what's right for you. If it feels good, go do it. Don't listen to anyone or everyone else. Do not follow the crowd. You follow what your intuition tells you to do. If it feels right to do it, then go do it. But if something doesn't feel right about it, then don't do it. That is in regards to being with a person, a certain group. If something feels good, go do it. If it doesn't feel good, then listen to your intuition and go forward with that. But don't ever force what you believe in down people's throats. If people are asking for your opinion, then give your opinion, but don't force it down their throat. Because I felt that my Jehovah's Witness dad, my Muslim brother, and my UCKG cousin is forcing their religious beliefs down my throat and telling me that what I believe in is wrong. Again, I don't preach anything evil. I use tarot cards, and they don't understand it. That's ignorance and that's arrogance. And it's offensive when people say that what you're doing is wrong. This is offensive to me, because all I ever say when I do my reading, and tarot is about looking into the future, seeing things that happen in the past and the present. But God uses people to spread his word of love. And when I use tarot, I make sure that, and you can ask all the hundreds of people, all the thousands of people that I read for, you can see all my reviews. I always make sure that when I do my reading, I leave somebody feeling better than the way I found them. If they felt really crap before the reading, I always make sure that I send healing to them, and that I always leave them feeling better than the way that I found them. Tarot is a tool, and it's up to you. It's your energy. If you are a low vibrational person and you're a negative person, when you cross over, that's the energy that you bring with you. So if you ever walk into a haunted house and you feel really bad energy and somebody died there in a really bad way, or you're a really unhappy person, that's the energy you take with you. So that's the energy you leave in the house. So when people come into a haunted house and they feel that horrible energy, that's the energy source. So if I'm using tarot and my intentions are to harm somebody, I have to answer for that. When I cross over, forget now, because this is the dream world. This is the dream world. Why do we go to sleep? We have to go to sleep, because if we don't, we die, right? Apparently, if we don't go to sleep, we can die. And every human being in the world has to sleep. Do you know what happens when you go to sleep? You astral travel. You leave your body, you go home, and you start preparing your future on the other side. And then every night you go to bed, every morning you wake up. And this is the reason, this is the God source. This is why we have to sleep. But in terms of like the religious thing, please, if you do not understand what somebody is doing, do not criticize, do not force your opinion, do not say offensive things. It is not nice. And FYI to my Muslim brother, my Jehovah's Witness dad, and my UCKG cousin, your intentions are good and I love you because you mean well, but your delivery is disgusting. It's horrible. It's really bad. And which is why I do not make the effort to contact any of you. I don't make the offer. I don't make the energy. I don't make the effort to message or conversate with you, because it always goes back to the religious point of view. And I just want to have a normal conversation with my people that I love, that are connected to me by blood. But I can't have a normal conversation with my dad without him preaching to me. And it's like, can you just be my dad for a second? Let's just be father and daughter. Don't force your religious beliefs down my throat. It's not nice to do that, guys. You believe in what you believe in, and it's right for you. Because when you die, you go out on your own. You don't take your mum and your dad and your brother and your sister and your husband and your children and your wives. You take no one. What is right for you is right for you. And do not force what you believe in down people's throat. It is wrong. And if what you believed in pops, bro, cuz, surely I would be a part of one of yours if it was. I'm trying to run away from you like the plague because you are so forceful. You are cruel with your words. And if you are supposed to be that of God, then why do I not want to be around you? Why do you always feel like you have to force your opinion down somebody's throat? It's not right. Don't do that. If I ask, then deliver. If I don't ask, then just be my family member. Jesus was born not to save us from our sins. That's not right. And my brother said to me, do you believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God? And I looked into my brother's eyes and I said, I believe we're all children of God. And he goes, well, you're a Muslim then. And I was like, no, I'm not. I said, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Jehovah's Witness, I'm a Christian, I'm a Catholic, I'm a Buddhist, I'm a born again, I'm all of it and I'm none of it. Do not force your beliefs down my throat. We are all children of God. And Jesus Christ came in to show us another way. He didn't die for our sins. Our sins are our own, guys. Our actions, our words, and our deeds are our own. And that's the reason why there's such thing called karma. If in a past life you didn't do good, you come into this life with all your karma from the past life when you didn't learn your lessons. And I believe in past life and reincarnation 100%. Have you ever wondered, why is always things going wrong in my life? Why am I always meeting the wrong people? Why do I never have any money? Why is my family like this? Why is my dad like this? Why is my husband like this? Or my wife or my children like this? You come in with karma. If you don't know how to forgive and to love the person for who they are, and I love my dad and my brother and my cousin for who they are. I love them for who they are. It would be nice if they can tell me what they believe in without judging me when I express myself about what I believe in. No, I'll sit there quietly listening to my dad and my brother and my cousin, and then giving them that respect that they deserve because of their expressing their religious beliefs. But when it's my turn to express my spiritual beliefs, they're telling me that this is low vibrational work. This is not the work of God. And I'm like, well, you're not supposed to judge me. Doesn't religion say to respect all religions? Doesn't it not say that? Respect all religions. Don't force your opinion down people's throat. Religion, class and race is all man-made. Thank you, Agnes. It's all man-made. Why? Control. Control. Every religious denomination has different rules, and it's a form of control that was not created by a God source. Sorry, it was created by man. And remember, the good and the bad is within all human beings. Going back to Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ didn't die for our sins, guys. Just wanted to let you know. Dolores Cannon, go watch her. Jesus Christ died because he tried to show us another way. We're on this wheel of karma. We keep warring each other. We keep hating each other. We keep wanting money and we keep wanting power. And Jesus Christ tried to come in to teach us about love. And when he tried to preach about love, he got killed for it. He didn't teach you to follow specific religions. Jesus Christ loved everyone and everything. He did not have a specific, oh, well, you're Muslim, so I'm sorry. I'm a Jew. I'm not going to believe in you. No, Jesus Christ believed in loving all, because when you peel off this physical body, what's left is our soul. And guess what, guys? Our souls are the same color. We're all one. We're all connected. We're not separated. But when you come into the 3D world, you have a veil over your eyes to make you believe that we're all disconnected, that you are alone. One, you're never alone. When I died and when my mum died, we got the clarification that there are angels, guides, and your loved ones with you in your life as you go through life. You are guided and protected on the other side. But then God blessed you with free will. He said, let me create a world and let me explode into all different directions, creating you and me. And let me then bless them with free will to see what they will do with it. Are they going to use their free will to give love? to express love, or are they going to use their free will to hurt each other? And so far, guys, we're not doing very good, which would mean that we have got karma and we're going to have to be reborn again into this world until we learn our lessons. When you learn to be forgiving and loving and kind and non-judgmental, do you know what happens? You don't have to be reborn. You can stay up there in heaven, or you could come in as a guide later on. That's how it works. That's what I saw when I died. That's what my mum saw when she died. That's what hundreds of people saw when they had a near-death experience. You can complete a cycle. You don't have to come back into this world if you don't want to. You can to support friends and loved ones, or you can just support them from the other side. This is not real. This is a dream world. The earth is a school. We come here to learn, to give love and to receive love. That's why we're here. To look at each other. Those of us who have illnesses or any disabilities, forget the color, forget the race. We're all together. We're all connected. When I hurt you, you hurt me. Our souls are intertwined, whether you want to believe it or not. We're all in this world together under one umbrella. Religion shouldn't separate us. We're supposed to love each other. We're supposed to care for each other. We're supposed to help each other out. It's hard because, of course, the devil is roaming around. Of course. And you have to learn when you have bad and negative thoughts to get rid of it. Love and light. Love and light. Anytime I feel like I'm angry or irritated, I have to remember, I have to take myself back to love, because I have to remember where I came from. We were all created from love. All of us. Even if your mum and your dad were abusive, you're all created from the love source. We all came in for this experience. You know that people are lining up on the other side to come into the earth world to have an experience, because when they die, they're like, oh my God, that life, even though I died at 99, was a blink of the eye. Do you not think that life goes by really quickly? For those of you who are older, like for me, I'm 40. 1 minute I was 17. What the hell am I doing at 40 already? Life is so short. Life goes by in a blink of an eye. This moment is going to be done with soon. I'm going to go back to bed. Tomorrow is going to be a brand new day. This day is going to be gone. Life is too short to stay in a miserable situation. If you are in a miserable job, that's what Divine said. Do what makes you feel good. Do what makes you happy. Do a job that lights you up, that you wake up in the morning and you go, oh my God, I can't wait to go to work. If you are stuck with somebody that makes you unhappy, go. Don't stay there. You have free will to choose. Don't ever feel like you're trapped. Even if you're in a violent situation, which I was in, where my person beat the crap out of me and hurt my baby. And I thought, if I leave, he's going to find me. He's going to kill me, because he threatened that. He told me, you know, if you ever take my child, I'm going to kill you, kill the child, and kill your mum, and kill everybody. And at the time when I wasn't connected to the God source, I was thinking, why are you killing everyone? Why don't you just kill yourself? Like, what's going on here? But when I look at that now, that was not the right thing to say. This was years ago. I'm going 20 years back now. But I realized that I had to learn something from that person. I had to learn how to forgive, because he made me who I am today. The lessons that I learned through him, through my violent situation, has made me the woman that I am today. And I raised my daughter to be a strong woman. I will raise my son to be a great man, to love and look at everyone with equality, and to look at everyone with love. I don't care what color your skin is. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what your sexual preference is. We're all souls having a human experience. And when we're done here, we're going. And we ain't taking anyone with us. What you need to do is, you want to create, when you die, you want to create great memories here in the 3D world. Because when you cross over, you go back to those memories. When I read for people, I see the things like, oh, I went fishing with my dad when I was 8 years old. And you could pick that up. I picked that up. And then, how the hell did you know? Well, this is a memory that was created by your loved one. And this is where they are, waiting for you on the boat, on the lake. Create good memories in life. So when you cross over, you can go back to those wonderful memories. Don't stay in a position or in a situation that makes you feel so sad. Go out there and explore. Find the God source within everyone. Help people. people say, Anna, I really want to do more work, but I don't have any money. I want to help like the homeless. And I'm like, you can still do that. You can go to food banks. You can help out that way. If there's food that you don't have, you can give it out that way. If there's food that you have that you don't use, you can give it out. If you have money, by all means, give it. If you have clothes that you don't no longer use, you can help by doing that. Do good deeds, because every good deed, every bad deed is accounted for, yes. But God doesn't care about that. And if you don't clear out your karma now, guys, you're coming back. You're coming back. So when I was trying to explain to my father that he wanted me to go to Wales and help him run his little cafe, and I was like, no, Pa, I can't, because I have my own business and I'm helping my people from my side of the world. And, you know, what business is that then? I'm reading tarot for my... Yes, but that's in the Bible. That's wrong. I was like, yes, Pa, but also the Bible has been created by man and there are things missing from it. And there are things that have been put into the Bible to control the masses. And it worked for so long. But then COVID comes in. And then you have to recognize that life is too short, first and foremost. You realized what was important, didn't you, when COVID came in? You managed to survive without doing a 9-to-5 job. You survived. It doesn't matter how hard the situation might have been with money or food. You survived and you're here. COVID connected you to your family. Some of you might have been alone, connecting you to your family and realizing how important it was not being with your family, because you couldn't go to be with your family because of COVID. I've lost 2 people to COVID. 2 uncles who I connect with when I meditate. And when I need to give messages to my loved ones, they give me clear messages. How do I get clear messages? I get out of the ego mind and I tune into my soul. And then I see things, I feel things, I can sense things. And I just say what I see, what I feel and what I hear. And then I give the message to my loved ones. And they say to me, how the hell did you know that? I don't know, I'm just getting the message from them. I'm just filtering through the message and I'm just the delivery guy. But religion separates everyone, is my point. And don't force your beliefs upon anyone. It's so hurtful. If you don't agree with what I believe in, it's okay. And there's a way of delivering. Instead of saying to me, you know, this is evil work, why don't you just say, be careful? Okay? Just be careful. Make sure you know what you're doing. And everyone that knows me and who follows me, when I do my tarot, I always call the divine source. You hear me say my guardian angels, my loved ones. I'm not calling anything evil. I don't want it in my life. I have a mum. I have a daughter. I'm connected to the God source. I know that there is evil everywhere, but that was our free will choice. Free will to have the war, free will to fight and kill each other off, free will to shoot somebody, free will to say horrible words. We chose to do that, even if we knew better. So I always have to make sure that I'm very careful what I say. And like I said in the beginning, I don't want to offend anybody. And if you are if you have a religious denomination, then this is probably not somewhere where you're going to want to be. I'm not trying to tell you that what you believe in is wrong, because it isn't. It is right for you. Just don't force your beliefs and your opinions down people's throats. If somebody comes to you and goes, tell me about what you believe in, I want to hear what it's like. Tell me, because I want to get a feeling of it. Then by all means, say what you have to say. But do not force your opinions and your religious belief onto people. It's wrong. Relentless. I love you all. We need to love and help. You're so right. One light beam is not strong enough. Look at that. Definitely connected to me. Do the cards to get people in your life, or do you do cards for money? Christine, I used to do tarot for free. for 2 years, Christine 35. And what happened was, when I was doing tarot for free, I never charged anyone. I gave my time and my energy, because I'd usually give more than an hour. It warped my energy, and I told the people that I was reading for, because I read for hundreds of people for 2 years for free. I told them I have to stop, because it was energy draining. It was taking up so much of my time. People were trying to book me while I was at work. And my boss was getting really upset, because I would be getting calls left, right and center, because I realized that what I am doing is giving healing. And then I was recommended from people to people to people. People were recommending me to friends and family. And in the end, I had to quit. And then I did it free for 2 years, but then I have bills to pay. Where am I getting this money? If I'm giving my energy and my time to people by doing readings, how am I paying my bills? How am I feeding my child and my mum? So I had to make it my job. I had to. Now, there are people out there, a lot of tarot readers out there, and I've done my research. I feel they charge an arm and a leg. And so I thought, what is a good price to charge that will help me stay afloat, but at the same time be affordable for people out there? So 50 Great British Pounds is what I do. And it's never an hour. I always say it's an hour long, but it's never an hour. It's always over an hour, because I realized that I give healing, and I was going to stop. I didn't want to do it anymore, because it was draining my soul. I was so tired giving messages, and I was always putting everyone else first. So yes, I did it for free for 2 years, but I was going to stop, and everyone told me I can't. I have to carry on doing it, because you're healing everyone. You're giving healing messages. So I did it for free, and I do it for money. And I don't force anyone to come to me for a reading. If my energy connects with yours and you feel that it is right, that you should use me as your reader, then you listen to your intuition. But there are hundreds of amazing tarot readers out there on TikTok, mediums, psychics, wonderful psychic mediums, tarot readers out there. And I need to advise you that make sure that the tarot readers out there, the psychic mediums, have an ample amount of followers, that they have reviews, and always go with your intuition. If somebody feels right, then use them. If something doesn't feel right about this person, then don't use them. And also, a tarot reader, a psychic medium, is supposed to leave you feeling better than the way they found you. If you've left a tarot reader, a psychic or a medium feeling like crap, they haven't done their job right. They have not done their job right. I had I'd done a reading for one of my moderators. I was connected to somebody that she lost on the other side. And when I was doing a live, I saw her name. This is one of my moderators. And I'll tell you how profound a reading is. I've posted up her review on my TikTok, on my Instagram, and on my YouTube. Please check it out. Her name is Geraldine. So this woman is 69 years old. She's a beautiful soul. I connected to her on my live. Her loved ones, my guides, made me see her. And I messaged her and I said, I have to do a reading for you, and it's for free. Divine works through me, and I just go with it. So she's on my live, and I see Geraldine, and I said, Geraldine, I'm pulled to do a reading for you. I won't charge you. It's free. So I do free readings when my guides tell me to do it. When I've done a reading for her, when I state my readings, the first thing I do when I do an hour reading is I say, you don't talk. I'm doing all the talking, because people have a tendency to start talking to me about what's going on in their lives. And and they're trying to tell me what's going on. You've paid me. Let me do the talking. You listen. And this is what I state in all my readings. I'm going to do all the talking. You're going to do all the listening. And if in the hour you need some questions answered, ask me and I'll answer it. I never get it though. After the hour reading, nobody has anything to ask me, because I've answered everything without them even asking me any questions. So with Geraldine, and she sent me an email letting me know, backing up feedback and validation about my reading. When I was connecting to Geraldine, the first thing that Divine told me to tell her, and this is the God source, my angels, my loved ones. I don't connect to the lower sources. Sorry, I don't. But when I connected to my angels and my guides and my loved ones, they connect to her angels, her guides, and her loved ones. And then I start to see and feel what she's going through. And they highlighted health. They told me to tell Geraldine, you need to start watching your health. Something's going on with your health, Geraldine, and you need to watch. I don't know what's going on here, but they're highlighting your health. So I don't know what's going on, but you need to go and check on that. 2-3 days later, and this is all on my TikTok, my Instagram, my YouTube as a review. I've posted it up, and she told her story. She had an infection and it was going to spread to her lungs. And she said to me, if your angels, my angels didn't tell me that, I'd have never gone to the hospital because I'm afraid of the doctors. I'm afraid to die. And she had lost loved ones so close to her soul, close to her heart. And I said, rest assured that when you cross over, those people are going to meet you. Rest assured that this is just the dream world. The physical body will die, but the soul is everlasting. We do not die, like my dad believes. From dust to dust, we come, yeah, maybe the physical body, but the soul is everlasting. So do you see why I can't stop reading? And I read for her for free. She didn't come to me, she didn't ask me for a reading, but I was drawn to her. A loved one drew me to her so I could read for her. For what purpose? There was so much information that I gave her that she was shocked by. Things that I shouldn't have known. But also the health thing. She went and got herself checked out, and now she's being cared for. She's getting the correct medication. She's meditating like I told her to do. I hope so, Geraldine. But she's doing her work. She's working on herself. She's doing not only the medicine, and I don't disagree with like the man-made medicine, but just remember, guys, man-made medicine kind of just puts a blanket over the illness. You've got to do the work internally. How? Meditation. Meditation cleanses and clears the physical body. Meditation puts you back into the void, the zero state from the beginning. This is why it's imperative that meditation, you do meditation 10 minutes a day. Listen to guided meditation. It's very healing. It heals the body. Well, what does meditation do anyway, Anna? It gets you out of the ego mind. The ego mind plants seeds of doubt and worry. You worry about money, worry about being alone, worry about what my husband or my wife is doing, worrying about my children. Worry creates a dis-ease in the physical body. Put dis-ease together, disease, creating anxiety, stress and illness. Don't do that, guys. Don't stress yourself out. If you believe in the God source, know that you're protected. Your loved ones are going to be okay. Everything happens the way it's supposed to. Everything is destined. Even if you feel like you're in the most shittiest position right now, or the most crappiest place in your life, trust me, I've hit hell so many times. I've hit rock bottom. I've hit the pits of hell so many times in my life where I wanted to kill myself. But then Divine was like, sorry, no. Thank God I didn't, because I found out when I crossed over that if you do go forward with killing yourself like I wanted to do all those years, 20 years ago, you have to come back. You're born straight away and you've got to redo this whole thing again. Do you want to do that again? This is the hardest school ever, because Earth is only a school. This is why we are born, and this is the reason why we die. We come in to give love, to receive love, and to learn lessons, to forgive and to love, to look, to accept you as who you are. I can't hate my dad for expressing how he feels, but I can tell him that the way that you express yourself to me is wrong and it was hurtful. I love him same way. I don't want him to change because his intentions are good, but his delivery, as well as my brother and my cousin, was not very nice. So that is my whole purpose for this video. And it's always going to be the family member that hurts you the worst, isn't it? Blood is thicker than water. You would like to think that. You would like to think that. Sometimes it isn't, but you have to remember that we are all connected. So Christine, I hope that answers your question. I did it for free. I still do some for free. because I had to do this full time and I had to quit my job because people were messaging me while I was at work. Sorry, I'm just reading some of your... If are you a Londoner? Yes, I am. King Shah. Yes, I am a Londoner. Wrong. Dieter Sarah Bennett says wrong. If you don't believe in what I believe in, honey, you don't need to be here. I don't know what you're saying wrong about. It's just getting worse now. Laura, it is. It's getting worse. The Bible change every couple of years. Exactly. It's a form of control. Like, don't get me wrong. The Bible has saved my life so many times. But at the same time, there are things in the Bible that I didn't agree with. And I realized that governments, all those many years ago, have pulled out pages from the Bible. They don't want you to know the power that you have inside of you. The soul that is connected to the God source. They don't want you to know. Now I know there's going to be a lot of people here that are not going to like what and it's okay. I don't know why people do that. Believe in what you believe in. Let others choose their own beliefs. Thank you. Cheryl, I think that was. Absolutely agree. Linkski. I must have been terrible in my last incarnation. Oh, honey, you must have been terrible in the last... Listen, I felt the same as well. When I crossed over, I was thinking, oh my God, I can feel the God source behind me. Oh my God, he's going to hate me for all the things that I said. Every time I meditate, Jesus Christ comes into my meditation. And Jesus Christ came in to teach us new ways because he could see that we were on this karmic cycle, this wheel, and we were just going round and round, and we weren't learning from past experiences. War is going to destroy everyone. War is going to kill everyone off. And then that's when the planet, there's going to be no more human beings because we're all killing each other off. That's the problem with I'm more powerful than you, you're more powerful than me. But who said you died? Well, when I'm on top of the ceiling looking at everybody operating on me, I would think that would be me dying. Matilda. And I would love to show you my medical records, but it's in the Royal Brompton Hospital. Your bro asking for demons to connect with you. I don't think my brother does. I think that my brother and my dad and my cousin are... Their intentions are good, but their delivery, again, is really bad. Thank you, Athena Reynolds. Thank you. I don't know where my 41 years went. Do you see what I'm saying? A blink of an eye, guys. Life is too short to stay in sadness. Don't do that. Because you came here to have an experience, because when you cross over, you're going to go, oh my God, yes, I remember this place. I remember this is home, because I didn't want to come back here. When I crossed over to the other side, I didn't want to come back. And I have a mum and I have a daughter, and you would think that you would want to come back for your family, right? And I was like, no, I didn't want to come back. But why, Anna? My clients say, but why? Because I knew that eventually everybody's going to come here anyway. Everyone. So, you make me happy, girl. Tasha, girl, you make me happy. I've been through abusive relationship too. I got your back. You know what doesn't kill you, Tasha? Tasha makes you stronger. You're a beaut. Thank you, Lady G. I love you. Free will is the best. It is the best. It was a gift. So... Again, Jesus Christ came in to teach us another way because he saw that we were on this wheel, a wheel that kept on going round and round, and we're not learning lessons. We keep warring each other. We keep attacking each other. We're not learning how to love each other, to grow with love. And he came to teach us that way, and they killed him for it. They killed him for it. They killed him because he was teaching us to love each other, and they wanted power. one more powerful than the other, one nation more power than the other one. And it's not supposed to be that way. We're supposed to love each other. We're supposed to grow with each other. We're supposed to help each other. Damn, when we die, we want our children to be in a better world, right? We don't want our children to be in a war-torn world. We want our children to grow with love. And we're supposed to teach our children not to look at the color of the skin, but to look at the soul. When I do my readings, I don't see the aesthetics. I can only see your soul. And when I see the soul, I see me. So I don't believe that Jesus Christ died for our sins. I'm sorry. Our sins are our own. It's our karma. We come back with karma. And that's why he came in. He came in to teach us a different way, so we don't have to come back with karma. We can come back and live blissful lives. But because we keep on repeating the same mistake, we keep on doubting everybody, we keep on trying to force what we believe onto someone else, you're dead. No, this is the dream world here. This is why they say, Divine said, we've come into this world to learn how to manipulate the energy to our favor, because the human saying is sky's the limit. Divine says, no, sky's not the limit. It is limitless. You can have anything and everything that you want. As long as you vibrate up, you're positive, you don't judge anyone, you're loving and you're kind. As long as you are loving and kind, you will attract to you all the blessings that you've ever wanted without even trying. Love. Kindness, that attracts the blessings. You pull in the blessings. I don't want my abuser with me all the time after they die. People who have lived their life in a low vibrational way, they have to go and cross over to the other side, and they have to have that life review, and they have to look at what they did to you. They have to feel your pain. You have to learn lessons on the other side, don't get me wrong. But that's not purgatory hell the way people make it out to be. Hell is what you create here on the physical world. If you're a horrible person and you treated people cruel like Scrooge, when you cross over, that is the energy frequency that you are in. If you've lived life just for yourself, you are stingy, you are unkind, you are horrible, and you are cruel. That's the energy frequency that you cross over with. That's why I say, people say to me, you know, if somebody's died a really cruel person, do they go to heaven? They have to stay on the, and that's why you see spirits walking, or ghosts. People call them ghosts, right? Those are people who don't want to cross over because they're afraid that their actions, their words and their deeds is going to take them to hell, but hellfire. But that's not the case. So I don't know if you know any of those stories where people try to help people cross over, souls cross over. They always say to them, go into the light. The divine love is waiting for you. You will not be judged. The only person that's going to judge you is yourself. Your hellfire, your purgatory. When you hurt so many people, when you have to do a life review and look through the person's eyes of the person that you hurt and felt their pain, you're going to judge yourself. You are the judge of yourself. Because when you hurt somebody, you're going to look back and you're going to, because as a soul, we don't come back with the ego mind. We just come back with all the memories that we have, good and bad. And we have to look at what we've done. And then we see, oh my God, look how I spoke to her. I'm ashamed of what I did. I'm ashamed. That is your judgment of yourself. You are your own judge. That's why I always say, be kind. I don't want to come back again. Denise, I don't want to come back again either. I want to go back there. I want to stay with Divine. I don't want to come back either. Yeah, I agree with you about Jesus. He knew human potential and was trying to create awareness. Oh, I wish I knew what your name was. User 795475405812. Jesus Christ came in to bring awareness, to let us know that, guys, you're not doing it right. You should know already, war is just going to destroy the world. War is not the answer. Power, money, abundance is not about having money. It's about being abundant in life, having your family, having friends, doing something that you love to do. That's abundance. It's just not about having millions of pounds in your account. And by the way, Christine, the one who asked me if I do this for money. I save my money because I'm going to open up a shelter home for the homeless people. That is my intention by reading. If I'm doing and spreading the word of the divine source, angels, guides, and loved ones, what do I want to do with the money that I gain? I have to pay my bills, but then a section of that money is being saved because I want to open up a shelter home for the homeless people. I don't think there should be anyone on the street. I don't think there should be anyone sleeping in the snow, in winter, under the rain. So my goal through doing my tarot is to raise enough money to open up a shelter home. He also never condemned people for their sins. Exactly. Everything that that's what I'm saying. Jesus Christ, the God source, they don't. There's no judgment over there. The judge is you. The judge is you. And you know, when you come in again, and you come in with past karma because there is a situation that you didn't fulfill in a past life. Let's just say, let's take me and my mum, for example, or me and my daughter. In a past life, my daughter could have been my mum and I could have been her daughter. When we crossed over to the other side, we're with a soul group, a council of angels, our guides and our loved ones. And then we'll look back, have a life review, and we'll go, we didn't do that one so well. You know, when you was my mum, I didn't do very well as your mum, and you didn't do very well as my daughter. We're gonna have to go back in and let's try that again, but this time I'm gonna be your mum, you're gonna be my daughter. I'm gonna be the dad, you're gonna be the wife. I'm gonna be the husband, you're gonna be the wife. You're gonna be the wife, I'm gonna be the husband. I'll be your best friend, I'll be the boss. You come in and you do it again. And you know why you come in? Because you haven't learned to forgive. To forgive and let go. It is what it is. There's no need to look at the past, what happened 20 years ago, like I used to do, think about all the bad times and thinking, oh, it's going to happen again. No need to fester in the bad times. There's no need to focus on what happened yesterday or in the past, because what you do when you put your energy, your focus and your time into that thing that was low vibrational, you pull more of it towards you. You create more of it. You can't manifest from a place of pain. It just doesn't work. Jesus of Nazareth was another bloke. Okay. What happens with the Big Bang Theory? The Big Bang Theory, this is my opinion. It was what I said earlier. It was God saying, I want to explode in all directions, creating all of us. And then I'm going to bless each light, because we're all a divine spark of the God source. That spark went all around the globe. Now I'm going to bless all of these sparks, you and me, with free will. Let me see what they do with free will. Let's make people feel that they're alone, because I want to see what they do with their free will. So when you cross over, you're like, oh my God, I was connected to everyone. I was never alone. I had my angels, my guides, and my loved ones. My daughter has a best friend. And when she told me her story about her mum was in the Netherlands. She was a nurse. And what happened was, something happened to my best friend's mum. I don't know if she fell and then she hit her head, but she too had a near-death experience. She claimed that she floated out of her body. She could feel the energy. She was in the Netherlands. Her daughter, all her children were in the UK. She was connected to them like that. She could feel their pain. She could see all their pain, what they've gone through. She was connected to everyone in the whole world. And she was like, I don't know what's going on here. She felt relieved because she was out of the physical body, which is like a meat sack of a body, which is heavy with emotion and sadness and pain. And she said, I just felt connected to everyone. And then I was in a source of white light. I was in the source of love. And then when you, and she came back with abilities to sense, to see, to feel. It got even more stronger. So it's not possible that everyone from different walks of life, from everyone all over the world, having an NDE, a near-death experience, having the same experiences. It's not possible, but it is. It's real. We go home. So in terms of the Big Bang Theory, we're all divine spark of God. The Big Bang Theory for me is God exploding out into the whole entire universe. We're all that divine spark, and we're all having experiences. We're all going through pain. We're all going through something. That means we're all going through the same experiences, in different ways. We all feel pain. We all feel the hurt. We feel the love. But love is the greatest power on earth. Love will always conquer. Love is the thing that you need to have for everything, everyone, Mother Nature, everything. You need to love yourself as well. Absolutely agree. I must have been terrible in my last incarnation. That's what I thought as well. But there was no... The God source that I connected to, that my mum connected to, was not judgmental. Was not saying to me I was going to hellfire because of my horrible words and my deeds and hurting that person. It was just sadness from the divine source. You could have done that better, Anna. And then I go back and I think, oh God, I'm so embarrassed. I didn't even need to be embarrassed, because we're souls having a human experience. We're just experiencing, guys. And any experience that happened yesterday, 2 weeks ago, a year ago, 20 years ago, is just an experience. And the question you have to ask yourself is, what did I learn from my experience? Those bad times when I was abused, when I was hurt, when I was sleeping on the streets, when I had no food, when I had no money. What did I learn? You learned that you made it here today, that you are a survivor, that no matter what goes on, and when you hit rock bottom, when you hit the depths of hell, your hell, you have to, there's nowhere else to go. When you hit rock bottom and you've hit hell in your life, there's nowhere else to go. You can either stay there and fester in the sadness and the misery, or you can crawl out of the crap and go into the light. Hello, I miss you, Nelly. Hey, honey. Love listening to you because my beliefs are the same as yours. Good. Okay. Do you do cards to get people into your life or money? No, I don't. Sorry, but I don't. And you don't have to be here. I always, these are the first things that I say when I connect or somebody's on my live. Listen to your soul. Listen to your intuition. I think you're on point. Thank you, honey. Laura. Can you let me know if my dad is at paradise? Yes. Let me tell you something about people who have crossed over, being one of them. If we had a choice to be here in the 3D world or to be up there at home, we would rather be there because we're not in this body. This body has pains, has headaches, has leg aches, has sickness. Nobody wants to be in the physical body. You have to be here in your time because you've got a mission to complete. We all have purposes of why we're here. We all bring something into the world. If you were not here, the world would not be as it is. Something would be missing. A piece of love, a piece of the divine spark would be missing, and the world would be weird. So without you here, the world would not be what it is. So when people cross over, they're free of burdens and sadness. And when they cross over, they see what they didn't see in life. If you didn't have a good relationship with your dad, or you didn't have a good relationship with your mum, or your brothers, or your sister, your husband, when people cross over, they see the mistakes that they caused. They see the pain that they caused you. They see the things that they should and shouldn't have done. And usually when I connect to the people on the other side, they always say to me, I should have created more happy memories. I should have done more. I should have just taken a leap of faith, and I should have just gone on that cruise. I should have just done that sky jumping. I should have gone on whatever. Some of them say I should have had more. I mean, they've got a really good personality over there. They actually cross over with the personality that they have when they are here in the 3D world. But loved ones are always with you, and they always try to show you that they're there by the flickering of the lights. I always say this in all of my lives because I want you to be familiar with how your loved ones try to connect with you. The flickering of the lights, when a candle is like bouncing up and down, that's a loved one trying to let you know, yo, I'm here. Listening to the same song on the radio, and these words keep repeating. Finding coins or pennies on the floor, and you don't know where the hell they're coming from. Feathers, butterflies, dragonflies, the dove, the crow. You know, people are scared of the crow. I don't know why. Crows are about magic and manifestation. Crows are created by the divine God. Everything that you see in front of you is created by the God source. So your loved ones are always around you and they're always trying to signal you. Do you know how I see my loved ones? License plates. Every time, and repeated numbers. I see repeated numbers all the time. 11, 11, 22, 22, 33, 33, 15, 15. Waking up at the divine time. They call it the unholy hours. What is it called? Is it the... What is it called? Is it the unholy hours? Like between 1 and 5 is actually the holy hours. It's when the veil is really thin and when you can connect to the other side, to your loved ones. You can connect to them through meditation, especially meditation. Let me just see. Sorry, guys. I believe God gave us the gift for a reason. We're all gifted with something and we're all here to expose that gift, because then we help others through our gifts, whether you're a good talker, you're a counselor, a singer, a Reiki practitioner, a tarot reader, a medium, a psychic, a healer, a doctor, a nurse. We all have talents, and find that talent and go and use it, because you're born for a reason. Do the thing that you love to do, even if it's crocheting jumpers or knitting jumpers. That is a talent, and you're going to be keeping people warm. The simplest things. Do you know it's time to give up on a 20+ marriage? When do you know when it's time to give up on a 20+ years marriage? There's your answer already. Jania 74. When do you know it's time to give up on a 20-year+ marriage? When it doesn't feel right. When you are not in that place of happiness, when that person doesn't raise your vibration, when that person is no longer seeing you for who you are, it's time to cut the cord. You've already done your time with that person. It's time to move forward. Don't stay in a situation if you are not happy, because you are doing a disservice to yourself, to your own soul. Leave. Life is too short. Make the right choices for yourself. Listen to your soul, your intuition. Listen to your gut. I have people say to me, it's not easy. You can't just walk out on a marriage. That's what you believe. That's your choice then, isn't it? You can stay there if you want, if you're miserable and this person makes you so unhappy. There's no love there. You're in a loveless relationship, but I'm going to just ride it out anyway. That's your free will choice. That's your choice. If that's what you want to do, stay there. But you are doing a disservice to yourself. There's no growth there. In fact, you're just dimming the soul's light by staying somewhere where you don't need to be. That goes for a job, a relationship. I don't care what it is. Adam. Hi, do you remember me? Hi, Adam. Nelly. Yes, your dad is at paradise, Nelly. 100%. He is in paradise. And the only reason why people who have lost somebody can't see the signs and the symbols is because you're in your grief state. When you're in the grief state, you're in a low vibrational energy. Listen, feel what you feel. I'm not telling you to disregard your emotions or your feelings, because you will grieve your loved ones until you meet them again. But the problem here in the 3D world is when you're in grief, you're in a low vibrational energy. The sadness is so consuming that your divine, your loved ones are right there, but they're working at a high frequency. If you don't raise your vibration to meet them, you'll never hear, feel or see them. My mum always says, I really miss my parents. I want to dream of my parents. And I say, well, ask them. They're right here. Guess what happens? She surrenders, she asks, and she goes, oh my God, I just dreamt of my mum and my dad. It was so beautiful. I felt like it was real. Dreams, dreaming of your loved ones is actually a visitation. It's not, we call it here in the 3D world dreams, but it's actually a visitation from our loved ones. The reason why it's so easy for our loved ones to come to us through dreams is because we're not in the monkey mind. Our ego is switched off. We're in such a calm state. We're in such a calm state that they can come through. So we always dream of our loved ones who has crossed over the veil, usually in a dream, because that's the easiest way to connect to you. The easiest way is when you get out of the ego mind. Stop trying to rationalize that I just saw a really weird thing. I saw a shadow that walked past. Yeah, that's probably a loved one, but you're too in the ego mind trying to rationalize. Did I just see that? Is that real? Yes, your dad is 100% in paradise. With all my heart and soul, I believe it. 85. Wow. What's your take on other beings, i.e. coming to help us? I believe in it. Linsky, I believe in it. Sorry, I do. I believe in angels. I believe in guides. I believe in fairies. I don't care if you don't believe in it. I've seen it. I've seen them. I believe in the giants as well. I believe in aliens. I do. I believe in all of it. They put a bad take on the aliens. Go and check out Dolores Cannon. She has done her research for 40 years. She came out with this 50 years ago. She's 80 something now. And she has written books on aliens, God source, because obviously the world is bigger than what we think it is. We just only accept what we see, what's in front of us, which is real. There's a lot of people out there who is like, well, I have to believe it. I have to see it to believe it. Divine says that's not the case. You have to believe it to see it. So I do believe in all of those things, hun. Yes, I do. I believe in all of it. The world is too big. Too big. Everything exists in the world. There is no such thing as time. Time is linear. Everything is happening at the same time. Everything is happening all at one time. So Linsky, yes, I do believe in energies, the positive energies, angels, guides, loved ones helping us. I do believe that, yes. I do remember you, Adam. Are you okay? I'm not doing any readings at the moment, guys. Wonderful day. Thank you for sharing. Love your hair. Oh, thank you. This storm is crazy. This storm is so crazy. Everything is shifting here, guys. Have you noticed that we're supposed to be in winter? It's Halloween. And here in the UK, usually by October, it is raining. It is grey. The sun is shining. It's really weird. Because everything is changing. The atmosphere is changing. Divine is changing the frequency of the planet, the frequency of your physical body. Have you noticed that you're feeling more aches and pains? Those of you who believe in spirituality, who believe in the God source and who's not of a religious denomination, who's not closed yourself into a box, Divine is preparing your physical body for the new world. For the new world. And those of you who are in a denomination, you need to catch up, because there is going to be two worlds, one of the past and one of the future. If you notice that the children that are being born, they are rainbow children. They are light seed workers. They're all here to change the matrix of the planet, to change your view. Have you ever had a little one that's talking to an imaginary friend? They're not talking to an imaginary friend. Your little one is talking to an angel, a family member, a guide, a loved one. The reason why guides, angels, loved ones, and our soul family on the other side can talk to the young ones is because they're not polluted and tainted with the ego, where, oh, well, you're this color, you're that color, you're that religion. So there is nothing that blocks them. They're all about love. They're all innocent. So the innocent can see. That's why it states in the Bible. That's why there's some things in the Bible that I really believe and I take to my soul. Remain childlike, because when you are childlike, you don't judge anyone for their color, their religious beliefs, their culturing. You just see another soul when you're a child. And when they see the soul on the other side, they don't judge it. They're not like, oh, you're dead. You're not real. They just see the soul. Children see the soul. I had a reading as well the other day. She was so lovely, and she had a little boy. And when the reading was done, it was over an hour. It went well into an hour and 20 minutes. And I saw her little boy, and my guides was like, call him into the screen. So I said to her, can I see your little boy? And then this beautiful child with curly hair came in, and I went, how are you, little one? And I was talking to him and all that. And I said to her, you know, your son just came from heaven. So you could literally say to him, what was heaven like? And she was like, what the fuck? And I was like, what? And she was like, I literally asked him that question today because I felt it, I sensed it, I saw it. So I said to her, tell him, ask him what heaven was like. And you know what her response was? She was like, what the fuck? I asked him that question today. I said to my son, who's a 6-year-old, what was heaven like? And he goes, it was really nice. And you know what else he said to me? He said, I saw you, mum, and I picked you. I picked you to be my mum. Now, there are stories like this on Prime. I can't remember what it's called. But there are stories on Prime where children have had has been reincarnated. Some of them were from the Titanic. Some of them were from the Twin Towers. Some of them had died from Vietnam War, and they are born into this time frame remembering how they died. They're like 4 years old, 6 years old, saying that they died in a past life. Some girl was born as a Caucasian, and she was like, I was Chinese in a past life. And the dad's like, what are you talking about? She gets this paintbrush and she's writing in Japanese, Chinese, and they don't know how she knows all of this. So past life is real. So go check that out. It's on Prime. I can't remember what it is called. But it's something about children and past lives. If anyone knows what it is, if you could put it up on here, that would be great. How do I start using my gifts? Laura, meditate. And when you meditate and you get yourself into alignment, everything will flow the way it's supposed to. Do not overthink anything. Meditation connects you to the divine source. Prayer is when you talk to God, your angels and your loved ones, but meditation is them talking to you. But you can't hear anything if you're in your monkey mind, worrying about the bills, worrying about when your next check's going to come in, when you're going to do the next laundry, what you're cooking tonight for dinner. You can't hear the God source when you're in the mundane. Clear that all out. It doesn't have to be sitting in the lotus position doing the meditation. It can be if you can do that. For me, I couldn't do that. So my form of meditation is riding on my bike, crocheting, just listening to guided meditation, going out into my garden, looking at the birds and the bees and just listening to Mother Nature. That's a form of meditation. So that's how you start using your gifts. And when you start meditating, divine will speak through you. Go and do this today. Go and do that today. Go and have a walk. And then all these beautiful things start to happen. It happened for me. Go and try it. Don't listen to me. Test the theory out. I always say, when I talk about angels and people are like, if I had told 20-year-old me about angels and guides and loved ones, I would have told my 20-year-old self, you need to go to a psychiatrist. My 20-year-old self, sorry, would have told my 40-year-old self, you need to go into a psychiatric home because there are no such thing as angels. That's a load of crap. They're everywhere. They're all over the place. We're all designated with a guardian angel. All you got to do is give permission, ask permission, and surrender. Tell your angels, I trust in you. Help me out today with my test. I'm going for an interview. Be the words that come out of my mouth. Let me say the right things. When you're driving in your car, wrap your wings around my vehicle. Take me to my destination and back home safely. Say these words and surrender to it. And ask for signs and symbols. I asked for a sign and a symbol and I took a picture of it. I'll post it up at some point. And I said to my angels, I want to know that you exist, because I know that they're there, but I still need evidence. And I say to my angels and my guides and my loved ones, I want to know that you're there. Show me today, some course of the day. I want to see that you can hear me. Show me a sign. I tell my daughter this. I've asked the angels to give me a sign. I want to know that they're with me. I want a clear, fat sign. Me and my daughter gets into my car. We're stuck in traffic. My daughter bangs my arm. Mum, look at the license plate in front of you. Anna, 11. 11 is a divine number. It's an angel number. And it's my name. That is a sign. Don't see something and go, no, maybe that's just a coincidence. It ain't. It's the sign. It's a sign. Another time, I'm in a really where there is buildings like London City, buildings everywhere, no trees. And I'm like, angels, are you with me? Out of nowhere, a butterfly is fluttering. There's no trees, there's no parks, there's no nothing. And this is a city area, cars, pollution, big buildings. And there is a butterfly fluttering over my window. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. Put this theory to the test. Don't take my word for it. Put the theory to a test. Somebody even said to me, I am not somebody who believes in all of this stuff, but I thought I'd put it to a test. And I told my angels, because I really wasn't sure about the manner, and then she sent me an email. I also posted this on my TikTok, my YouTube, and my Instagram as a review and as a validation that angels are real. And she was like, I never called the angels, I never thought of it before, but I thought I was on your live and you were saying put the theory to the test. So I said, angels, if you're there, like Anna said, I want my husband to call me. Now, she stipulated that her husband only calls her when it's important, so never really gets a call, and never calls her at that time of the day either. If anything, it's a text. She says, my angels, if you're really there, I want my husband to call me in the next few minutes, and that will be validation for me. He calls her about 5-10 minutes later for no reason. He just called her for no reason. But she got the call. She got what she asked for. She was very specific. Go do that. And guys, for people who really believe and who surrender to what they're asking for, it comes like a magnet. If you are doubtful, it will come to you in a couple of days, in a week. But if you give it your all and you surrender that you're going to get this message, watch out through the course of the day, whatever it is that you're doing. You could see it on the TV, on the phone, outside. When you're taking out your bin, you might see something. It might be a song on the radio. Listen out, because you will get those messages. It might be a butterfly. It might be a ladybird landing on your head, on your arm, wherever. But watch out for them signs. Let's hope that the next generation will be full of love. I think it will be a better world. Nelly, I hope so too, honey. I hope so. Are you a believer in Jesus Christ? I am. I believe in Jesus Christ with every fiber of my soul. He comes to me in meditation. There was one day I was meditating. I was telling you the story. I already posted up the story in another chat, another one of my live chats. I was sitting in my garden and I was getting ready to meditate. It was a beautiful day. I could see the butterflies, the birds. I could see the bees, the robins. It was just so calming, so peaceful. And I was sitting down and I thought, all right, I'm going to get myself ready to meditate. And then I thought, I don't really want to be too close to the tree. So I moved my chair just a little tad bit to the right. I started meditating. And in my meditation, I could see Jesus Christ. And he was in a temple. And I remember on the outside, it was like a rainbow waterfall. So outside of the temple, there was a water area. And as I was looking at the waterfall, it was made of rainbows, guys. Just try and visualize it for me, because I really need you to see what I could see. So before I go into this temple, I thought, let me go under this waterfall, because our chakras are the rainbow color. The chakra, for those of you who don't know what chakras are, please go and Google it, because we all have the spinning circle within us, the 7 chakras. There's actually more, there's hundreds of chakras within our body, but those are the 7 points. The base chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, third eye, and then the crown chakra. Those have to be all in alignment in order for you to receive your blessings. And you have to believe and surrender to the divine, the God source. So before I go into this beautiful temple that looks like it was made out of amethyst crystal, it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And this is in my meditation. I thought, let me go into this river of rainbows. And I remember standing under this river, and it was just rainbows, and I felt like it was cleansing my soul, my body, my heart, and my mind. This rainbow river just cleansing my body of anything just that didn't serve me. It just cleansed my whole body. And when I got out of this river, I was completely dry, but it was like my chakras were glowing. I was absolutely in alignment. And then I walked up the stairs to this beautiful temple made of crystals, especially amethyst. And at the far end of this temple, I see Jesus Christ, a man in the white robe, with the sandals and the holes in his hands and on his feet. And we didn't communicate through words, we communicated telepathically. And I just remember just standing this close to him, feeling love. And it was love that I wanted to be infused with this love energy. And I wrapped my arms around him, and I swear my whole body went into his body. And it was like, when I was looking at his heart, I could see a mountain. It was a mountain. It was like the highest mountain. I don't know how to explain it. For me, it was like, in life, you climb through the highest peak, but I will always meet you at the top. I'm always with you. I'm always with you, but I will always be there at the top waiting for you. That kind of energy. But I do believe in Jesus Christ. Yes, I do. Have I been conditioned from an early age, lied to and abused by the system? Again, culturing, religious beliefs from my parents. They all ventured out into different directions, which was good because that's what you need to do. But culturing and religion, there was always a question. Some part of it felt right, but then other parts of me were like, I think I have to do my research here. I needed to find out what the Buddhists believe in. I needed to find out what the Hindus believed in. I needed to find out what, the Jehovah's Witness believed in, what the born-again Christians, and I did my research and it resonated with me, all of them. But then there were aspects of it that I knew was created by man. And I was like, they added that in to separate us all. That's why I don't have a religious belief, but I'm all religions. Thank you, Guru Shiva. Love you. Thank you. So meditation is really important, but again, like I was saying, conditioned, yes. I was conditioned to believe that the God, the creator of heaven and earth, God of love and light, was vengeful and wrathful, and when you do wrong and you don't follow a certain religion, you're going to hell. That's not true. Sorry. You can believe in any religion that you want, as long as your actions and your deeds are of loving and of kind. You're kind, and all you do is help and you give love to your fellow man, then definitely follow that religious belief. If you're loving and you're kind and you're giving and you don't force your beliefs down people's throat, and you believe in what you want to believe in and it's for the highest good of you and everyone concerned, then go with that. Go with that. Don't be judgmental. Just take on what everyone says. If it feels good, it feels good. If it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel right. It's okay. If somebody asks for your opinion, give it. If no one asks, then don't force it down their throats. That's my opinion. How do I book a reading? Send me an email. My email is on the description box on my TikTok, on my Instagram, and on my main page here on TikTok. Why Islam is the only true religion? According to who? I think all religions are true, but I think that man has tainted all of the religion by making you believe. My brother is Islam. He was converted from a Catholic Christian to an Islam, but yet I don't want to say anything to hurt my brother's feelings, but he's changed. He's changed a lot. If your religious views make you happy and you don't judge anyone, again, like I was saying, then do your thing. But you say, why is Islam the only true religion? According to who? According to you and according to what you've been taught and cultured into. That's okay. As long as you are in your Islamic belief, don't hurt anyone, that you don't force your belief down people's throat. and saying that your religion is the only true religion because you were cultured into believing that that was so. Like I was cultured into believing that Christianity, Catholic was the correct way. These are all the correct ways, but man has added things in to control. That's why I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I respect all religions, but it's through people. If you're a certain religion, you want to be around those people. If being Christian was a great thing to be, which it is and it can be, then you want to be around those people. But so far, my specific belief with my family being all different religious denominations, I don't want to be a part of what they're doing, because they are saying that this one, my father, who's a Jehovah's Witness, is saying that, you know, Islam's believing this is not the right religion. My brother, who's Islam, saying that Catholic isn't right and this isn't right. And you're all attacking each other. God is not about that. Sorry. God is a loving God. God is a loving God. He loves us all despite our religious beliefs. And Christianity isn't a religion, it's a lifestyle. I agree. There you go. There you go. It's what you believe. If it's right for you and you do no harm to anyone, go ahead. Go there. Do what you got to do. You really are wise, young lady. You know, young, thank you. I don't feel young. Wisdom comes from my experiences, from learning. I don't want to just read what somebody's put in front of me and that's that. I want to explore God through every human being and through everyone, everywhere. Oh my God, you're saying the truth, Maria. That's a real testimony. Wow. We are all sorts of energy. Laura, 100%. I flow out of my physical body when I was giving birth. Wow. Astral traveling. Why am I so touched? I feel like you told me what I really know, but hearing it. Yes. Debbie, you know, because your soul, God is within us all. We all know the truth, but then we try to fight it by our culturing and our religious beliefs and by what our parents taught us. You have to follow the rules of your parents when you live under their roof. But if something doesn't feel right, when you're old enough to know and explore, that's when you have to explore for yourself. Because remember, guys, you're a soul having a human experience. You come into this world on your own. You die on your own. You don't take your mum and your dad's beliefs and what they teach you and what they taught you. You don't take everyone in the church or everyone in wherever it is that you pray, in a temple or in a church. You don't take all of those people with you. You go out on your own. You take your beliefs, your actions, your words and your deeds with you. Nothing else. Do you believe in the Holy Spirit? Of course, I believe in everything. I told you. If I can believe in aliens and I can believe in mermaids and fairies and angels and guides and loved ones, of course I believe in the Holy Spirit. 100%. You have to have, guys, open up your mind, open up your soul to believe that everything is possible. Because with the God source, everything is possible. Everything. When people say, do you believe that this? Yes. Do you believe in this? Yes. Do you believe that that's? Yes. I believe in it all. If I can talk to the souls on the other side, then I can believe in everything. Because if you had told me when I was a little girl that I can communicate with the people who's crossed over, who's crossed over to the other side, I'd have said to you, are you all right? If you had told me at 16 years old that I can connect to the loved ones on the other side, who's crossed over, who are dead, they're actually more alive than we are, but we're just too busy festering on our misery. If you had told me at 16 that I can connect to the other side, I'd have told you that you're crazy and I don't want to be a part of you. I'm going out with my mates. I would have thought you were nuts. And I didn't ask for this gift. People are like, that's wrong. You're connecting with the devil. No, it isn't. Because when I connect to the other side, it's actually pure love. And it's comfort. It's a comfort. Where do you go when the soul dies? My dad said, from dust to dust, you will return. Yeah, the physical body, yes. But the soul is everlasting. The soul doesn't die. I get lots of ladybirds. Elaine, there you go. That's a sign. Our loved ones are always showing us signs. Witching hour. Yes, the witching hour. Everyone always has to put a bad spin on the beautiful things. Why? Is there anything in life that I think we should avoid? Yes. Low vibrational people. Low vibrational situations. People have a tendency to know where they're going, and they know it might not be good, but they go there anyway. Or avoid things that will lower your vibration. If you are connected to somebody who just drains the life out of you, learn how to say no. Don't be a doormat. Just say, listen, I'm doing my own thing today. Have a good day. Stay away from low vibrational people. Stay away from people who force their beliefs down your throat. Send them away with love and light. No need to be horrible. No need to be cruel. Actions, words and deeds will create karma. The wheel of karma is always turning. So make sure when the wheel of karma turns, it's turning in your favor, and the actions and the words that you and deeds that you say are of positive and of love and light. Always. So what do I think you should avoid? Low vibrational energy, toxic people. Send them away with love and light, because hurt people. Anyone who's horrible or evil or cruel, we need to send them love. Send them love and visualize a white light of love surrounding them. That's what you do. So avoid negative situations. People, try to avoid negative thoughts. Try to get out of the ego mind as much as you can do. You do that by meditation. Always seeing 1212. You know, if you ever want to find out what numbers mean, go on Google and type angel number 1212. And it will usually correlate with what's going on with your current situation. I get a lot of ladybirds. Before my dad died, on the day that I could smell smoke, and Black Raven, someone was telling me something. This is what I'm trying to say. And usually when souls cross over, they try to visit you before they go. When my uncle died, he went to go and visit his grandson, and his grandson was like, Auntie, I saw a massive ball of white light and it felt so loving. And I knew that was my granddad. Children don't make this kind of stuff up. Children are absolutely real. I am in the right place. Hey, Stephanie, how are you, honey? I met my twin flame in a dream. Yes, that happens as well. Twin flames are one soul divided into two, having their own experiences. When you go through your dark night of the soul, your person goes through their dark night of the soul. You come together, you go through your dark night of the soul together. And if you can complete that, then you have found your soulmate for the rest of your life. No man to dream of someone that's dead isn't good at all. It is the easiest way to connect. Yes. Thanks, Stephanie. You like my hair. Thank you, honey. Let me just see. Yeah, sure, but I'm kind of in this situation where I'd like to know and trust anymore. The only thing you need to trust in is the divine source. It's grey, windy and raining here. James, in Scotland. Is it? It's sunny over here. I don't know what's going on. Usually October times, that's when when it's cold and it's raining and it's horrible. Australia. Hey, Australia. Let me just see. Guys, I will repost this if you've missed it. I worry my parents is held back. I experience beauty through numerology. Does she reject it of fear? Yes. This is the other thing. Ocean Echo 888. People will reject things that they don't understand. Fear. They're afraid. It's like ignorance is bliss. That's what I like to say to people that try to throw their beliefs on me. You're afraid. Ignorance is bliss. But you know, fear isn't real. Fear is what you make it in your mind. There's no such thing as fear. Everything here is not against us. We create fear within our minds. Oh my God, if I do this, something's going to go wrong. And then you co-create what you think, what you feel, and what you say. I'm always finding feathers. I love that. I had a client who said to me, I said, ask specifically for what you want. One of my clients was saying to me, she sent me an email and she said, I was going on holiday and I was packing up my suitcase and it was on the bed, and I closed the luggage, and then when I got to my destination, I opened up my luggage and there was a massive white feather inside my suitcase. How the hell did it get there? How do you think? Fun, Mace, I gotta go. All right, honey, take care of yourself. I'm gonna ask my angel, go do that. Yes. What happens to really bad people when they die? Let's take Adolf Hitler for example. If in life you were a horrible and cruel person and you've killed people and you thought negative thoughts and feelings, you've got to have a life review where you have to experience all the pain that you caused, where you have to see through the person that you hurt. That is hell. That is purgatory. And until you can forgive yourself for doing what you did and committing the bad deeds, you are your own judge. So you'll stay in that low vibrational energy, surrounded by the loved ones, your angels and your guides. But people tend to stay in that low level, the souls who haven't crossed over to the other side, because they're afraid that they're going to hellfire. You have to ask, first of all, you have to forgive yourself, because that's what God calls for you to do. Forgive self for your actions, words, and your deeds. Really forgive self. And then just let it go. Purgatory is what you create here in your life. If you are a horrible person, you will go into that energy frequency when you cross over. This is why I say live happy, do good things, do things of love and light, help your fellow man. Good actions, good deeds will create your world on the other side. So when really bad people die, you have to learn lessons on the other side. You have to have the life review, good and bad things, and you have to feel the pain. So like I was saying with Hitler, if he's gassed and killed all those people, how many people do you think he has to look through the eyes of and feel the pain that they felt? That is hell. That is purgatory. So please, guys, try and do as much loving things as you can. Every thought, feeling, and word that you say, if you're saying all these horrible things, you're digging graves for other people, make sure you dig a grave for yourself, because what you put out, you get back in. Good vibes, positive things. But you made me feel happy saying he's in paradise. He is in paradise. I worry that my dad is cold and in his... No! Do you know when I did a reading for my best friend's mum? And I spoke to my uncle who passed away. I was in my garden, I was meditating because I knew I was doing a reading for my auntie. I call her auntie. In our culture, we call the elders auntie, and she's my best friend. So I was saying, okay, uncle, I'm about to read for your missus. I need you to show me something that only she would know. He showed me the green bean. I was like, I can't say green bean. This is weird. But this is my angels and my guides are saying, just say green bean, because she will understand what it is. You don't need to understand what it is. So when I said to her, okay, auntie, I connected with uncle and he showed me the green bean. And I'm sorry if it doesn't make any sense, but he was consistently telling me to tell you green bean. And she was like, oh my God. She got up from the table. I'm looking at my best mate and I'm like, where's your mum going? She comes into the kitchen holding a sachet, and it was green beans. And she said, I was in the garden yesterday. I was planting green beans and I was talking to him. And I was like, right. He's not in the coffin at the grave. His soul comes home with you, watching over you, protecting you. I always said to my auntie, it's nice to go and visit the coffin, the burial site. That's great. Give it a bit of a clean, add some flowers. They love that. But they don't stay there. Their soul goes with you. There's a soul bond that can never be broken. You pull them towards you. You're connected by the ethereal cord, by a soul connection. It's the soul connection can never be broken. So your loved ones are with you. They don't stay in the coffin and wait for you to come and stay at the gravesite waiting for you to come and visit them. They come home with you. So your loved ones are always with you. Sandra, I'm not really sure what that is. Grand Rising. Kim, hey Kim. Wow, so interesting to listen to you. I believe in so much in what you're saying. Thank you. You're welcome, Martin. You're so welcome. You know, everyone says, I've had a lot of clients that are saying, I thought I was the only one in the world that felt like this. I was like, this is not my home. I don't want to be here. Why am I in this world? It's so horrible. It's so cruel. I'm alone. You're not. Because I always felt to myself, what am I doing on this planet? I don't belong here. I don't want to be here. I always felt like I was different from everyone else. We are all different, but our souls are all connected. What about animal souls? Nat, everything that is living has a soul. There's a kingdom of there's animal kingdom over there. And I had a client when I was reading for them, I was like, I keep seeing like this dog with your dad. And they were like, yes, oh my God, yes, my dog died and my dog was my dad's best friend. And I was like, are they together? Yeah, they're together. He came and collected. So animal souls, definitely. I'm connected to two souls, but they suffer. Doubt says it's coincidence. I want to share love. Share love. Love is the only thing that matters. Love is the one that makes the world go round. I'm the same too. I'm so grateful I found you. Holly, hi honey. Yolanda, I'm so grateful I found you. Yolanda, thank you. Holly, Yolanda, I love you. Thank you. I'm so grateful I found you. Maria, I love you. Thank you, honey. There is Geraldine. She's telling the truth already. I done a reading for Geraldine and I was connected to Geraldine. She's one of my moderators. She's my mama. I love her so much. And when we were on live, I never knew her before. And my soul, I know it was her loved ones on the other side that pulled me towards Geraldine and was like, do a reading. So I did a free reading like I was telling Christine. And Geraldine, you know what you got to do. The angels have... Sorry guys, Mercury retrograde is still in effect, the shadow part of it, so my connection is a little bit weird. But yes, my moderator is here. Geraldine, I was connected to her through the divine source and they wanted me to connect to her, so I did a free reading for her and they highlighted her health. And thank you, Geraldine. She allowed me to post her email up as proof that angels are real. It's the end of October, New Jersey, and I'm still seeing butterflies. That's what I mean. So when I saw that white butterfly in my vehicle in a city, I was like, this is weird. Let's see. I've tried so many times. Charmaine, what have you tried, honey? Meditate, get into alignment, get out of the ego mind, and you will hear your loved ones. If you're grieving anything, Charmaine, it's harder to hear the loved ones on the other side. You'd love to connect with your angels. Holly, do you know how I connected to my angel? My angel is called Astro. First I got his name and then I asked what he looked like and I saw him. So my angel is 10 foot tall, even taller, really black skin, beautiful white feathers, but he gave me his name first. His name is Astro. I was in a deep meditation. I was in it for about an hour and I set the intentions and I actually said, my specific guardian angel that walks with me from the moment that I'm born till the moment I cross over, I need to know your name. And when I was in deep meditation, it was like I was in the in-between. I was here, but I was also on the other side. And I literally woke up from my meditation going, Astro. And I was like, oh my God, that's the name of my guides. That's the name of my guardian angel. And my daughter as well, when I was pregnant with my daughter, she was saying to me, Mum, I feel an energy, because when I was pregnant with my daughter, I already knew she was going to have the abilities that I have. She was going to be psychic, medium, mystic. I already knew it because she's a part of me. And she's actually more powerful than I am, actually. And she said to me about 2 weeks ago, she was like, Mum, I feel the presence of another angel around me. And I was like, okay. And she's like, I really, really want to know what the name is of this angel. And I went, okay, Eliza, breathe in. And she was like, and this is on FaceTime. And she's like, I said, breathe in. She's like, I was like, calm your mind. And she's an Aries, so she's opening her eyes, not really getting herself into alignment, but she receives messages easily. And I was like, Eliza, can you do it properly? Just breathe in and relax. And she's like, I am. I was like, okay. What is the first name that comes into... I didn't even finish my sentence and she went, Christopher. And I was like, right, Christopher. That's the first name that you got. Now you need to ask for evidence that Christopher is your angel. So you need to set the intention. You need to tell Christopher, I need you to show me signs and symbols that you are my guardian angel throughout the day, throughout the week. Show me the name Christopher. So she set that intention in front of me. She was like, okay, Christopher, you heard what my mom said. Do what she said. And I said, so Eliza, this is how your guardian angel is going to connect to you. You're probably going to get a message from your godmother, whose name is Chris. You might see something online. The divine might even use your boyfriend to give you a message about something to do with Chris or Christopher. She goes, okay, Mum. So I said, pay attention for those signs and symbols and synchronicities. Okay, Mum. Not even 10 minutes had passed, guys. Not even 10 minutes had passed. My daughter sends me a screenshot. She was like, Mum, look at this message. So I'm looking at the message and it says it was a message to her boyfriend about her new advisor at the job center. A new advisor. Ajani, you have been assigned a new advisor by the name of Christine. I said that a minute ago. I was like, this message might come through your boyfriend. And it was through him that she got clarification. That's not it though. That was just one. So she was like, look at this message. I got a message from Ajani's got a message that his new advisor is called Christine. That is so weird. And we just got this message about 5 minutes ago. The next thing happened. So I was like, wow, just carry on looking out for more messages and signs from your guardian angel, Christopher. So she then calls me this time and she was like, Mum, I just had an interview because my daughter is a nanny. She likes to care for children. She's like, I just had an interview, Mum. And this woman said, would you be okay picking up my children from school? They go to St. Christopher's down the road. And I was just like, what? And she was like, yes. She was like, the woman said to me that her children goes to a school called St. Christopher. There is your validation. So look out for the signs and the symbols, guys. So when you connect with your angels, ask for, so Holly, ask and you shall receive. And don't go, okay, where is it? Where is the signs? I'm looking on my phone. Don't look for it. It will come to you effortlessly when you're not thinking about it. And when you see it, it will bam, it will hit you. The first thing you need to do is get into alignment, surrender, and say to your angel, because everyone, I don't care what religion you are of, we are all assigned a guardian angel that is with us from the moment we are born to the moment we go. Now, they can intervene in helping us to a certain extent, but with free will, they can't help us completely. Why? Because God said to the angels, I have blessed man with free will. The only way you can fully intervene is if they give you permission by saying, my angel, I give you full permission to help me with this job interview, with my driving test, with this relationship. Help me find harmony and peace. Be the words that come out of my... Give them full-blown permission and then surrender. Let it go. And whatever comes through, comes through. Oh my God, wow. Yes. So, Holly, give it a go. Oh my God, I love you. You speak truth. Many blessings. I love you too, Maria. I have tried so many times. Laura, Trying creates a block. This is why I always say, guys, surrender. I have so much hard time meditating. Laura, so did I. It took me 8 years to master meditation, sitting down on my ass and then getting myself into alignment. How did I first do it? You know what helps me to meditate in the beginning? Riding on my bike and sitting outside in Mother Nature. Just listening to the birds and the bees, getting out of your ego mind, but listening. When you concentrate on listening to Mother Nature, the wind blowing in the trees, listening to the birds and the bees, you concentrate on listening, you get out of the ego. And then divine will start to filter things through. Visions, a feeling, a knowing, your dreams, deja vu. They'll start to connect to you that way. And then it will get bigger. It will amplify. Divine, the angel said to me, you don't need to try to connect to us. We flow effortlessly with you. But when you are trying, like nails to a chalkboard, trying to meditate, trying to get signs, trying to get symbols, you create a block. You trying doesn't work with them. They flow effortlessly towards us. We need to flow together. You understand? We've got to flow together. When you are trying and they're trying to flow to you, it's not going to work. Don't try to meditate. Just let it go. Let it be. If a thought comes in, when am I going to do my laundry? What am I going to cook tonight for dinner? Oh my God, I've got to go and pick up the kids from school. Oh my God, I've got to go to work. Oh my God, when is the next bill coming in? Let these thoughts and feelings come by and then let it go. People are going, oh my God, I just thought about what I've got doing the laundry and I've got to start meditating again. I've got to start from the beginning. No, it doesn't have to be that way. Let the thought come through. If it stays there for a little bit, let it go, let it fester, and then it will pass. And then you start to clear out your mind. The problem with people is that they try to not think of anything. Let it pass through, then let it go. If it stays and it unravels into something bigger, let it. But then it will pass through. Just go with the flow. No need to try. Don't try to do anything. Effortlessly meditate. How? Put some guided meditations. Sit in your garden. If you don't like to have anything in your ears, sit in your garden. Watch the birds and the bees. Look up at the sky. Look at Mother Nature. Look at the trees. There's life in everything. And when you're too busy concentrating on the beauty of Mother Nature, you are now out of your ego mind. Can you hear the wind? So peaceful. I had such a hard time meditating. So try it. Try to not try. Hi from Australia. Hey, Kiwi, Diane. Hey, honey. How can I trust? How can I trust like you trust? Surrender, Tyrone. Just surrender. When you're in the ego mind, you're always looking for something that isn't right. That's what the ego does. The ego plants seeds of doubt. You need to listen to your soul. Don't trust anything external to you. Trust your soul. Because the soul is, your physical body is the vehicle that holds your soul. So you need to listen to your soul with every situation. Everything. I know that what you're saying is true. Do any souls reincarnate straight away? Good question. Jalfees. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Do any souls reincarnate straight away? You have the choice. If you're like, I need a break from the 3D world, you have a choice to stay with divine, learn and educate yourself on the other side. But by the way, sorry, they're telling me to tell you this. You know, when you cross over to the other side, you're no older than 30. When you reincarnate, or when you go, sorry, not reincarnate, when you cross over to the other side, your loved ones will look younger. They go back to a time when they're the most happiest. When I connected to my uncle, who gave me the green bean, I didn't see him as how he was when he crossed over. I saw him in his 30s, young, vibrant, happy. When you create happy memories, when you cross over, when you die, you usually go back to the place of when you were the most happiest. For some, it's when you get married, when you have your children, when you've fallen so deeply in love. Those are the times where you go back to. How can you trust? You need to learn how to trust yourself, Tyrone. If you don't trust in your soul, there's no point. You need to trust your intuition. You need to trust that everything that you're doing is right. Nothing that you've done is wrong. Everything is a lesson here, guys. Any wrong deeds that you say, God is like, look, these are lessons. You could have done better in this situation, but actions, words, and deeds is what's important. Texas. Hey, from Texas. Raining in Texas. It's sunny here. I'm sure it will rain at some point. So do souls reincarnate straight away? Only if you want to. If you want to come back straight away, you can. And some people want to reincarnate. You come back as a child of somebody within your family to help out that family. Sometimes you don't want to reincarnate straight away. You want to have a break. For me, I don't know if I want to come back. Okay. Thank you for making me feel happy now. Anytime, Nelly. Anytime. I love you, honey. Hi, Kira. When they come with you, how long do they stay around you? Attius, as long as you need them. When you are in a happy state, your loved ones will never disconnect from you, ever. We have a soul tribe and a soul family that we come back in, we incarnate with over and over again. And why? It's because we have a soul blueprint and a soul contract that we come in with. We come in with lessons and experiences that we want to learn. Sometimes when we reincarnate or come into this world and we're like, you know what, I want to experience losing a child, because you know that there's no such thing as loss. We never lose anyone. Our souls are everlasting. So we'll come in with a list of things that we want to learn, experience. I want to come in with having a problem, a heart disease, a heart condition. I want to come in with learning what it feels like to have cancer. I want to learn what it feels like to have a death of a child. I want to know what it feels like to be homeless and have no food. Because we know that life goes by in a blink of an eye. We know that these are just lessons that we're experiencing. We know that we have to learn how to manipulate as a soul on the other side. We know we have to manipulate energy to work in our favor for the greatest good of all concerned. So when we're like, I want to learn what it's like to lose a child. I want to learn what it's like to have cancer, a heart disease. I want to know what it's like to lose my husband, to lose my wife, to lose my children. I've lost some children too. I want to know what it's like to do this, to feel that, to go through this experience. I want to know what it's like to get shot. Your loved ones on the other side are going, your guides, your loved ones, your team of light beings are going, are you sure you want to do all of that in that lifetime? Because that's a little bit much. And are you sure you want to do all of that in that lifetime? Because that's a little bit much. And you're like, yeah, but you know what? I'm trying to balance out my karma from past lives. So I realize that if I have this experience, I know that I'm clearing this karma out and I'm going to come in next life with no karma, or just a nice clean platform. Loads of good karma my way. So I want to go through all of these things. Why do you want to go through these things? Because I want to learn what it's like. I want to learn what it's like to be compassionate, to be kind, to be patient, to be loving, to be understanding, to be forgiving. That's why I want to have faith. I want to learn about my faith and my hope through my religion. I want to be in this cult. We choose what we want to experience in our life. If you can get your head around that, guys, I'm telling you now, things will flow beautifully. If you can accept that when you lost somebody that you love, or you lost a child, or somebody got brutally murdered, and you learn that you've chose to have certain experiences for soul evolution and soul growth, you can imagine how life will flow effortlessly. There is no such thing as death. We do not die. There is a death of the physical body, but we are everlasting souls. We come in, we go out. We are born, we die. And have you ever heard of near-death experiences, where the near-death experiences always say you go through the tunnel and out into the white light? How do you think we come into the world? We come in through the tunnel of our mother and out into the white light. How we come in is the way we go out. Same thing. Let me know if we are living currently Samantha, let me know if we are living currently. You live what you create in your mind. If you are continuously thinking about negative things, cheating, lies, betrayal, deceit, having no money, that is what you will co-create and pull into your reality. If you're thinking that you're healthy and you're abundant and everything is going to flow effortlessly, that is what you will pull to you. How did you get his name? It came to me. And this was through meditation. I got his name through meditation. Holly, I got his name through meditation. I set the intention. I called my angels, my guides, and my loved ones to protect me through my meditation. I always do. And my specific thing that I'm looking for is my guardian angel's name. Set your intention. Call divine to protect you through meditation. And then you'll get the name. That's how I got mine. My daughter's got hers quickly. I told her, take a few deep breaths. What's the first name that comes into your head? My best friend, Siobhan, she was like, Anna, I got another guardian angel and you won't believe the name. And I was like, what? And she was like, Daniel. And I was like, oh God. Why am I saying, oh God? Because that's her baby dad's name. And she's like, out of all the names on the planet, Anna, why is it Daniel? I was like, listen, you have to learn something from here. Learn something from this. Okay. Yes, and the lady that I read for, my mama, I call her Mama, Geraldine, is on here. I spoke of her when I told you that I did that free reading for her and she was healed by it. Thank God. I'm so glad. This is my job here. How do I get rid of negative energy? Pretty in pink. First of all, there's so many ways to get rid of negative energy. Sage, white sage, you can buy it from Amazon. Burn white sage. Sorry, my white sage is all broken up. But white sage is from Mother Earth. Burn white sage and say a simple prayer. Angels, guides. I like to call Archangel Michael. For those of you who don't know who Archangel Michael is, Google it. He's an angel of strength and protection. And he's the one that gets rid of any negative entities or energies like demonic energies. Archangel Michael is the way forward. Archangel Michael is the soldier of strength and protection. And he has this massive sword which is on fire to take away all those negative energies. Sage cleanses your space. Close all the windows in your house and say a white light prayer. Any way you want it. My angels, my guides, my loved ones, my protector, God divine. Cleanse my house. I only want love and light energies. All negative energies, leave this space. You are not welcome here. And say it with feeling and love and meaning. And smoke up your whole house. You can use Palo Santo or you can use white sage. It's herbs. It comes from the ground. It's given to us by Mother Nature. Who created Mother Nature? The divine source. So Palo Santo, roses, rose petals, what is that called? Bay leaves. Bay leaves you can burn. Rosemary, anything herbally, burn it. But white sage is very powerful. And then sweetgrass as well. Burn it. Say a white light prayer. Any prayer you want. I only want love and light energies in my home. I cleanse this space in love and light. And you need to visualize white light in your soul exploding out into your home. Exploding out of you into all areas of your house. Outside of your house. And lock it. Secure it with an amen and thank you. And then when you've smoked up your whole house, open up all the windows and all that stagnant negative energy leaves the house. Leave the house open. I like to sage my house at least once a day because I do readings all the time. And that's how you cleanse your energy. When there is smoke, I even make my mother and my daughter breathe it in. Remove anything that isn't mine. I release it. I release it to Mother Nature. So always sage, Palo Santo, any beautiful herbs, rosemary, bay leaves, you can burn it. Say a white light prayer. Crystals are also healing and protecting. I have crystals all over me. Fluorite, shungai, black crystals I have all over my window. Black tourmaline, jet, shungai. Any black crystals is very good for protection and healing. Clear quartz crystal, don't sleep with clear quartz crystal in the room because it will amplify the energy of all the good things and you will travel. I slept with clear quartz crystal and I traveled. I came back into my body and I felt like I was at the gym. Have you ever woken up in the morning where you felt like, oh my God, why I've been sleeping for like 10 hours and I feel like my body's just come from the gym? You've probably been astral traveling. Amethyst is also a brilliant crystal to have in the house. It cleanses and protects the energy. Negative energy does not like crystals. Crystals are from Mother Earth. I also have a selenite lamp. I don't know if you can see this, guys. I'll show you my selenite lamp really quickly. So there is my... No, you can't even see it. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there. My selenite lamp. Selenite is the crystal of angels. Selenite attracts your angels, guardian angels, archangels. So selenite is a very good crystal to have around you. You can even sleep with it if you can't sleep well. What else is good to cleanse you? Let's see. Visualization is very important. If you didn't have these tools like selenite or sage, you are a divine spark of God. You can cleanse your energy. You have to mean it and say it with love and fire. You have to tell this negative energy or negative situation, you're not welcome in my space. Leave. Go into the white light. If somebody's fiddling around in your bag, you don't go, excuse me, can you not touch my bag? You go, excuse me, don't touch my stuff. No, you're not welcome here. Say it with feeling. Say it with meaning and with love. That alone is very powerful. So that's how you get rid of negative energy, pretty in pink. Remember, love conquers all. You are more powerful than any negative energy. Negative energy likes to feed on your fear. So anytime you're fearing, you're in anxiety or stress, you will attract those energies towards you and you will be vulnerable. Be of love, be of light, be powerful, be strong in your soul. You're more powerful than you think you are. You attract negative energies and entities when you are low vibrational, sad, stressed, depressed. You are easily influenced. Do not allow that to happen. Love, power, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, your guardian angel. You call on them. Even if you don't know their name, you say, my guardian angel, wrap your wings around me, protect and keep me safe. Watch what will happen. All right, Kim, I get it. You're getting ready for work, honey. Thank you for being here. I love you. Do you remember your past life out of interest? Yes. I was a healer, but back in, I think it was like the 18th century, I was a healer and I did herbal work and I was giving out medicines to the masses. But there were certain people who would deem it as evil and the devil's work. And I always, in this lifetime, I don't know if anyone else has this, but when I go to bed, I don't like to put my feet under the covers. I like my feet cold, and I believe it's because they burnt me at the stake in a past life because they thought I was doing witchery when all I was doing was healing. I was giving out healing. People were unwell and I was giving herbs to heal. My grandmother, who I got my abilities from, worked with herbs. Not potions or spells. Don't get it twisted. It's herbs, crushed herbs, boiled water, and you know, everything that we need to heal us, because God created this earth. Every medicine that we need is within the plants. But people like to go to tablets and use tablets. Tablets only sugarcoat sugarcoat the problem, whereas herbs, green tea, jasmine tea, any herbal teas, anything like that is very cleansing. Ginger, turmeric. These are black pepper, ginger, garlic. There's all medicine in what we have in our kitchen. We use it every day. These are herbs. So you have to do it, not only just medicine. You've got to do not just medicine. You've got to do the alternative as well. Good morning from... It's me, Isabel from Portugal. Hey Isabel, how are you, honey? I've been on here for hours. How long have I been on here for? 12:30, Lord of mercy. That makes so much sense, thank you. Let go, breathe and receive. You know, breath it connects the outside world to the inside world. When you breathe in from the outside. That's how we connect from the inside world to the outside. We're a part of each other. We breathe in the same air. It's the connection between the divine soul inside of you and the external world. That's the connection. Why does the Lover card come out with a guy who abuses me? Ash, you were married to this person in a past life. There is a cycle that needs to be completed. If this person is abusing you and this person abused you in a past life, you haven't learnt your lesson. Self-love. Saying enough is enough. I'm going. Choose you, Ash. Self-love is very important. If you are staying in an abusive relationship, it could be you were abusive to this person in a past life. You could have been an abusive husband or an abusive wife in a past life. You've come in this life to learn the lesson, cut the cord, change the cycle. If you're with an abuser, why are you still there? Get moving. I was with an abuser too. I had enough. I send you love and light, but I'm done. This is so true. I know this, but we tend to forget things. Thank you for reminding me. You're amazing. You're welcome, Saj. You're welcome. Try not to try. Exactly. No need to try. Let's see. 33 to be exact. The ego mind is our biggest block. 100%. It is 100% the biggest block ever. I know my most previous life. Good. Dreams will tell you about your previous life as well. I always like to keep my feet out of the blanket because I don't like my feet getting hot. And I realised I was burnt at the stake because I was trying to give healing. Ignorance is bliss. And our higher purpose. How do we find out what lessons we came here to learn when things keep repeating itself? Why do I keep picking the same love connection that is horrible to me? Stop picking. Stop picking. If you see a red flag in somebody, it means don't stay there. Why do I keep having the same experience with friends? Why are friends always hurting me? Learn. Disconnect. Find a new soul group of family that vibrates at the same level as you. When things go bad and keeps on repeating itself, you're in the loop. You're in the infinite cycle of problems. You need to cut the cord and get out of there. You'll know what lessons you need to learn because the lessons keep repeating. And that's why we keep coming back. Because in a past life, we didn't learn in that life. So you come back again to learn in this life. How do I know about previous lives? Dreams, deja vu, a feeling, an energy frequency of knowing. How can I know when they're around me? Goosebumps, feathers, goosebumps, feathers, ladybirds, all the blatant signs and synchronicities. The flickering of the lights, again, the goosebumps. How can we figure out our past lives? You can have a past life regression. There is a man called Dr. Brian Weiss. I always recommend his books. He is a past life regressionist. He puts people and he heals people that way. It's crazy. So these books are really great. Get this one first. Many Lives, Many Masters. This is a doctor who didn't believe in spirituality until he did on a past life. So Dr. Brian Weiss, just go on Amazon, Google it. These are brilliant books about past life regressions, and you'll understand why your mum is your mum. And maybe, oh, my mum used to be my dad in a past life, and now I'm trying to teach them something. They're trying to teach me something. So Many Lives, Many Masters, Dr. Brian Weiss. Great life. Great book to have and invest in. Death is an appearance. It is. It's not real. I'm not afraid to die because I know where I'm going. My nanny died when I was 6 and I immediately started seeing orbs and sleepwalking. I felt her with me. Laura, yes. You're very intuitive, by the way. You're highly intuitive, so you're very connected. Truth is life. We are never really born or die. 100%. Sarge, yes. Hey, Neelam, I'm good, thank you. Does Palo Santo work as well? It does. Yes, it does. Starborn 7-3, it works. Yes. Please put this on YouTube. I promise I will. I always do. I think of you as my soul tribe. I think everyone on here is my soul tribe. We're connected. We are connected. Spirit animal. My spirit animal is a panther. I don't know how to read for myself. Every time I try to read for me, it's not for me. I can't use my abilities on me. I have to use my abilities on everybody external for the greatest good. So anytime I try to use my abilities on me, it doesn't work. So I have to get a reading from a friend of mine, Brian, Stepping Stones. He's a wonderful medium. For those of you in the UK or wherever you are in the world, Stepping Stones, trustworthy. I love Brian. He is so good. I had a reading from Brian and I was like, I need to know my spirit animal. And he was like, I keep seeing a black panther walking around you. When I was 9, and this was only like, I don't know, a couple of years ago that I had this reading from Brian. And when he told me that it was a black panther, I was completely floored, because I got this black panther tattoo when I was 19 years old. I don't know what made me get it. And if you was to see my back, I have stars all down my back. And my guardian angel, before I got these stars first, Astro, which is my guardian angel, represents the solar system, stars. And I was like crazy. I had everything spiritually put onto my body before I even knew about my loved ones and my guides on the other side. Crazy. But there is such thing as spirit animals, yes. Usually it's the animals that you are very drawn to. That is a spirit animal. Master crystal. Everyone has to have amethyst and clear crystal. I need all of these to protect my family. Nalim, go and get it. You got nothing to lose, more to gain. Prayer is very important. So prayer is important. Prayer is the first thing. I did a big cleanse the other day. Set my smoke alarm off. Nina. I love it. That's a serious cleanse, yes. When you set off your smoke alarm, that's fabulous. I get messages through TV and radio. Laura, yes, so do I. I would love a reading from you. How do I get one? Guys, just email me. My email is in the link on my TikTok, my YouTube, and on my bio. I get messages through songs as well. Shout out from Guyana. Yes, girl. How are you? Nice. Okay. I'm just seeing what else you guys have said. Orbs are usually our loved ones on the other side. Yes. And if you take like Polaroid pictures or even pictures on your on your phone and you catch orbs, it's usually loved ones watching over and protecting us. All right, guys, I don't even know how long I've been on here for. I think I've been on here for like at least 3 hours. It's like nearly 1 o'clock. I think I got on here like 10. So I'm going to go and have something to eat. Thank you for joining me. I love, where can I get a blue eye bracelet? Oh, I actually took this from my niece. The evil eye. Somebody was like, if somebody's using an evil eye, that means there's evil around them. Evil eye just protects your energy from people that are doing negative things to you. But just remember, what you put out, you get back in. But you can get this on Amazon. There's beautiful bracelets on Amazon. And make sure you cleanse the bracelet when you get it. So set a prayer, sage it, Palo Santo it. Oh my God, you guys are distracting me. I keep seeing feathers, finding coins, numbers, and birds. Wow. Pretty. They're talking to you on the other side. Do you have an aura, colors, and can you see it? I've been told I had a yellow aura. I don't know what that means. Yellow. That is the solar plexus. You need to learn to trust your intuition, because your intuition is on point. The solar plexus is the stomach area. If you guys know about your chakras, that's yellow. The yellow aura is about listening to your intuition, listening to your soul. Yes, I do see. You know, the best way to see auras is if you have a white background and you focus on somebody's nose. That's when you get to see the aura and what color they are. What time you live normally? Sag, I don't know. I just go on when my guides tell me to. When I feel the urge and the need to go on. I was told my spirit guide is a Native American with a tiger. I have a tabby cat that visits daily. Oh my God, that is so cool. I have a native Indian as well. I'm connected to a shaman. And my native Indian that's with me looks like Pocahontas. I also have a Chinese medicine man around me. Is there a way to bring loved ones through? Meditation. Handcrafted Kayla. Yes, through meditation. And tell your loved ones, because my mum, she's always saying, you know, I miss my mum and I miss my dad. And I'm like, well, tell them to come to you in a dream. And they always do without fail. Ask. Jesus loves. Winston, I know. I love Jesus Christ. Neelam. Hi, Neelam. How do I get to know my spirit guides? Meditation, always. Hit Aisley. Meditation, standing still, going out into Mother Nature, seeing things, feeling things, hearing things, listening to your intuition. Ivy from Australia. Wow, people tell me I have an aura around me, but I don't know what that is. If you focus enough, or you get somebody to focus on you and you have a white background and that person focuses on your nose, usually you'll see the aura around. I have a blue healing aura, I've been told. You know, blue means you need to talk. Blue is the throat chakra. It means you're supposed to be a speaker, the healer. I see more, I hear more. No, yes. How do I know if I have an aura? How do I know if I have everyone has an aura? If you're low vibrational and you're sad, it will be grey and you attract this stuff. But if you're positive, you're of love and light, you're rainbow colours. When you meditate, visualize you standing underneath a rainbow, cleansing out all of your chakras. Good morning from South Louisiana. Yes, hello. What country are you from? I'm from the UK, London. I feel and see more. I feel my psychic abilities are growing more. I'm a Pisces. Yep. Pisces are very highly intuitive. I watch 5 to 4 blackbirds flying in my veranda while I was lying on my bed. You know, crows, and what was the other bird? The other black one? Crows and... Anyway, crows are manifestation. Manifest. When you see a crow, manifest. I have 2 beautiful crows that are on my grandfather tree outside, and I know that they have a nest of babies there, and every time I see them I say manifest, manifest, manifest my dreams into reality. Afternoon from South Africa. Sam, hey Sam. That it was told that it was rainbow. I'm like a magnet. Yes. Do you understand that if you ooze out love and kindness, you draw a lot of that in? People, situations, great, joyous, abundant things. When your energy is sparrow. Yes, thank you, sparrow. When is it sparrow? The black one? Crow, and there's another one. I can't remember it. Raven. Raven. Yes. That's right, raven. So these blackbirds are actually very raven. Yes, thank you. It's a raven. Oh, and the magpie thing. What load of crap. What is the saying? 1 for sorrow, 2 for... Blah, blah. That's a load of crap. Sorry. Not true. Are you able to change a negative situation through affirmations? Yes, Nor. Yes, yes, yes. As long as you send the situation and the people love and light, and you visualize, because visualize is so important, that the situation will get better. And when you're trying to connect to somebody and they're very hard to talk to their soul. A soul connection. It has to be a soul connection. I haven't spoken to my brother for 10 years for an argument that happened 10 years ago. And anytime I try to connect to him, I visualize us sitting in a garden and talking like nothing ever happened. And I always put that mantra, that manifestation. We're going to be together soon. Love and light. Let's water under the bridge. Enough is enough. Because life is too short. Because there's an issue I'm dealing with. Nor if there is somebody that's really hard to talk to their soul. In a white, loving area, visualize you sitting in a field. You're having a conversation with that person. It really exists. What you think, you create. I know this because it's happened to me ample times. So many times. The old saying, my body is a temple, is because the divine resides within all of us. Listen, that starborn, that couldn't be any, that is so true. You have 3 homes, guys, and I always say this in my live, 3 homes. Mother Earth, the mind, and the body. So you have to make sure you look after those 3 homes. How can you elevate yourself spiritually? Meditation. If I didn't meditate, there's no way I could connect to the others, to the divine source, because I'm too much in my ego. When you meditate, you shut the ego down, and your spiritual soul body expands. It's like a light that expands out of you, and then that energy frequency goes out into the universe, and then you bring in the divine source with you. You always have to make sure that when you do a meditation, you set the intention of protection, because you want only good things. I want good things only. All right, guys, I have to go and eat because I'm starving. I love you. Thank you to all my moderators. I hope I helped you in some way. If I offended anyone, I love you and I'm sorry. It was not my intention. I was expressing my opinion from my point of view. My meditation is painting and fishing. Oh my God, you're distracting me again. Ivy, I paint as well. I don't know how to paint. One day I just took a paintbrush and I started painting everything. I don't know where it came from. I didn't even know I can paint. My family was like, when the hell did you start painting? I was like, I don't know. I just started to paint. It just happened. I don't know how it happened, why it happened. It just happened. I'm going to take you and show you a couple of my paintings. I know when I do my card of the day, I know that you get to see some of my paintings, but I just want to show you just a few. So you know that one, I've got a few here. I've got that one there. And I've got all of those ones. And I've also got these ones here.
Okay.
So, how this is one of my favorite ones.
A hired killer wiping out every defector of RST. Earth worked for RST. Oh, they all did.
Oh.
Think about why each kill was not a vendetta. You know, like it was really, really personal.
I don't know how I knew how to paint that. I just painted it and it came from nowhere. So I meditate through painting as well. Painting is a good thing to do. I had no artistic skills or abilities in any kind of way. I have no idea. My guides told me to get a paintbrush, get a canvas and just paint whatever it is that you feel. And it was like I was not inside me. It was like I was just painting. And I believe that in my past life, I was Frida. I had a story about that. I told a story about that. It is on one of my lives and I posted it up and I told you about a connection between me and this beautiful Rastafarian man that I was completely in love with. And how I know I was Frida in a past life. And there were too many signs and synchronicities that made me realize that she was a part of my soul, 100%. Do you want me to come back on here later on to tell you about that Frida story and my connection? If you do, I mean, I've already posted it on YouTube, but you have to comb through which one it is. And I can't remember. I've done so many videos. Yes. Okay. I'm going to eat. What time is it now? It's 1 p.m. here in the UK. I'm going to probably come back around 4 p.m. Yes. Okay. I will come back and I will go over that story again. How I will tell you why I believe in every part of my fiber that I'm connected to Frida, that painter. So I will come back. Yes, I will come back and I need a couple of hours rest because I am feeling a bit warped. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say 5 p.m. UK time. I don't know what time that is wherever you are in the world. Let's say 5 p.m. guys. So check what time that is wherever you are in the world. And I will come back and tell you my mind-blowing story. It is crazy. Okay, I love you guys. I don't even want to leave you now, but I need to eat because I'm hungry. But I'll come back and I'll tell you about my Frida story and why I believe that she is connected to my soul. Okay, guys, I'm going to go and eat now. I'll see you soon. I love you. See you soon. Thank you, moderators. I love you. Bye.